evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We are back today once again with the Leclerc career mode. We are going into the Silverstone, the Great British, and the Hungarian Grand Prix today. Did anyone say Williams? I don't think they did today. Did anyone say Williams? Did anyone say that? Did no one get points today? Hold on, let me check the prediction real quick. Did you do it, Ellis? Two people said Toro Rosso and Williams, and they only put 30 points into it. GG, you just got a load of points for free. You just got a load of points for free. GG. I think this is the first time we're wearing the Williams shirt on a career mode day. I think. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're doing it on a career mode shirt. I think we won a couple times doing like iRacing and maybe like creators, Open or something like that. But I think for a career mode, first time. This is the only Williams shirt I own, by the way. So bear that in mind for Wednesday and Thursday. Bear that in mind. However, don't forget that Toro Rosso. So slightly less chance, I'd say, of Williams next year. This week, sorry. Big fan of the sign-up change. Honestly, Nico, I think it was needed. Obviously, with it being like 5 days early, obviously it allowed people time to kind of know what track it was and that sort of stuff. 8.9k going to Ellis and Aleph, by the way. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, although it was good for the people to kind of have that bit of time to practice and stuff like that, and they still will get that if they know the track. But the problem is that people signed up, forgot to remove their sign up, forgot they were racing, all that sort of stuff, and it just caused even more delays for the lobby and stuff. So I think having it on the day a couple hours before the race should hopefully mean people will actually attend. And it should reduce the lobby time as well. So yeah, you could just watch it for tomorrow. I could. But that's a lot of electricity used just for one t-shirt. I would rather wait until I've got a big pile that I can do all at once. 30 to 4.4k is nice. That is crazy, Alice. You've almost got enough for a cockpit just from 30 points. Fair. I respect it. Didn't even know you had this shirt in the bag. I only recently got it, to be fair. I think I got it right before Christmas because it was on like a big discount on Fuel for Fans. And I think it still might be, actually. I think it still might be on their clearance. So it only cost like £30. I was like, okay, I'll take that. No problem. I'm officially unemployed until next week. You moving jobs, Bigo? Come inside for the community race and join my Jam's account. Been on the country for 6 weeks. How'd the Barry career end? We won the championship in Vegas, I want to say. I think it was Vegas won the championship in. And then, yeah, we started the new Arthur Leclerc career mode. We're actually going to finish the career mode this week, chat. I figured it out. This week, we're going to finish this season of the career mode already, which is pretty crazy. But we are obviously doing 250% per day, aren't we? So we'll do Silverstone Hungary today. We'll have Zandvoort and Belgium on Wednesday. And then we got... Is it Zandvoort, Belgium? I think it's Zandvoort, Belgium. Or maybe it's Monza. Hold on. I put it in the schedule. Here we go. Yeah, Wednesday is Belgium and Netherlands. And then on Thursday is Monza and Abu Dhabi. And then that's it. That's the season 1, or the prequel. I don't think we'll call it a season 1. We'll call it the prequel season. Like season 0, basically. The prologue. And then we'll actually enter the first official season. You never thanked my Discord boost? Did you Discord boost, Nico? Why did you Discord boost? Oh, you did it while I was streaming. I missed that. I apologize. Thank you, Nico, for the boost there, buddy. I appreciate that. I'll do maybe it as well. Alongside the other 5. You were streaming while you did that. My bad, Nico. I missed it. Charles' new helmet looks clean. Honestly, I like both the helmets. I like both the race suits as well. Ferrari so far, good start. Hopefully their livery comes up clutch as well. I was fine the 320 jet moving on to 777 British Airways. Let's go, big. I love that. Still terrible at racing. Hey, at least you can fly a plane though, right? If you can fly a plane, you can still drive a car, you know? That's gonna work. Remember to have a boost to use. That's valid. But I appreciate that, Nico. Thank you, mate. But yeah. We have got the Arthur Leclerc career mode today. Like I said, we've got Silverstone in Hungary today. A couple tracks which should be quite interesting. We are obviously sitting in 3rd place in the championship right now. I've been slowly rising back up after that bit of a tricky opening few races. We've been consistent in the last few as well. And we are slowly cruising up the championship. This is how it looks right now heading into Silverstone. So... we do sit in that 3rd spot right now. Unfortunately, I can't scroll up and show the top 2. But right now, it's Daravala who's in the lead of the championship. We've got Theo Pourchaire in 2nd place and ourselves in 3rd. 16 points separating that top 3 now. So it's slowly but surely coming down. Obviously, still got we've got 2, 4. We got 6 races, or 6 weekends, I should say, to go. So plenty of points up for grabs, and hopefully we can find that extra 16 over Daravala and Porsche. Not sure exactly how many Porsche's on. And then, yeah, that'll be, hopefully, us as F2 champion. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? We've extended our points range to Frederick Vesti and P4 as well. He's on 106 points. We've got a nice little gap to him right now. And you can see Victor Martin, Dennis Hauger, Awasa, Duan, Kushmini, Novalak all beneath us there as well. So I'd like to say top 4 is probably guaranteed at this point. But obviously, got to make sure we get this done and finish off well. Why are we doing 2 a day? If we do 1 a day, it only lasts about 2.5 hours. And that'll be it. And if I go, obviously, try and do 2 of them, the stream will push like 5.5 hours roughly. So if we do 250%, including like the sprint races and stuff, it gets us closer to the 4-hour mark. So it's also just to get through the F2 season a bit quicker, because let's be honest, there's not really much to do during the F2 season, is there? So you see Berry's in the Ferrari. I mean, Berry's not in anything right now. Berry's in retirement. Berry's in that retirement at the moment. Right, let's go for the for some practice then, shall we? I'm not too sure what left the AI on from last time, but... What up, Mr. Bill? How's it going, mate? But yeah, so far, Ferrari look pretty clean. I like the helmets. I like the race suits as well. I'm liking where Ferrari are going so far. Hopefully the livery can come up to scratch as well. You got this, Samir. I got you, buddy. You got this, buddy. You got this. Right, let's load up our setup first of all then. Looks like we've got hards and softs available today. Where are we? Silverstone, there we go. Right. So yeah, we've got softs and hards available today. So we'll get the hard tire for practice. We'll get a soft tire for qualifying. Sprint race will be a hard tire as well. Then it'll be soft hards for the feature race. Right, let's skip 5 minutes or so. And then we'll head out on... We'll start with race strategy, I think. See how we go with that. Like I said, I'm not too sure what AI we used last time out. I think it was a little bit lower, wasn't it? So, I think around Silverstone might be like 107, 108. So, I think we're about 100 yeah, maybe 106. Might be okay. We'll see. I want to wait for McLaren race suits. See, McLaren could be so hit and miss with their stuff, can't they? I was a massive fan of some of their race suits in previous years, and their liveries and stuff sometimes weren't great either, but they did have a couple of good liveries, like the Golf livery, the Triple Crown livery as well looked pretty good as well, so... Why did you get so mad at Azerbaijan Creator Series? We're still talking about this? Oh, wow. Talking about a race that happened nearly over 2 months ago now, actually. Oof. I would also say that that clip was very out of context that got used as well. Very out of context. But I don't know, I feel like, you know, if you're in the last few laps of the race, you're on course for a possible win, and your race gets ruined, you'd probably be quite upset as well. I don't know. That's just me, though. That made me so massive, though. Massive? No, I'm not one of those people. I ain't doing that brain rot. Was it the one Hayden straight lined it? He went deep at Castle, hit the wall, and, like, bounced back onto me. But the thing is, with that clip, Hayden kind of used it a little bit out of context, actually, because although, yeah, I was frustrated at the incident, the reason I got mad wasn't actually because of that. He didn't include the part where I got a 10-second penalty for overtaking under yellows when I was trying to let someone get by me. And that's when I got annoyed. Because I just, like, not only did I lose my entire front wing and lost the race, I also got a 10-second penalty on top of it. So, yeah, in the moment, you're going to be frustrated. I understand why it's such a big deal. Eclipse reaction from a pit stop, I think. I don't think it was from a pit stop, no. It was from the penalty. But, you know. It was one of those things that you're just annoyed about in the heat at the moment, and you kind of just move on from it very quickly. But, you know, people will just hang on to that sort of thing for a long time and whatever else, so. It's whatever. What up, James? What up, GTR? My controller would have gone through the telly. Yeah, I wouldn't throw this from my television, not gonna lie. That'd be expensive on all parts. A little bit deeper, turn 2. Or turn 3, actually. The the game is the same every year, needs to add F3 and stuff. I mean, not many people even play F2. Why would they add F3? That even more people won't play. People would try out F3, judge it, and then be done with it. It would be gone within, like, a month. F2 is more interesting game than F1, I can't lie. In terms of the racing, I probably would agree, but in terms of the actual career mode stuff, I don't know if I'd agree too much. There's really nothing to do in F2 in career modes. There's nothing outside of the racing that happens, really. You know, at least in F1, you've got so much different statistics you can look at. You've got the secret meetings and stuff. Like, there's a lot of things you can do outside the race in F1. In F2, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. We need DLC tracks and classic cars. Dude, people would genuinely pay for DLC tracks. Like, EA have always been kind of known for their, you know, in-app purchases and whatnot, haven't they? They've built a reputation off those sorts of microtransactions. People would happily pay for, you know, DLC tracks. I mean, I would. If it was a fair price, I would. Like, what tracks? Any, like, old F1 tracks. You know, the Hockenheims, the Istanbul Parks. Sepang. Nürburgring, maybe. Like, all the other older tracks have had an F1. That'd be great fun to have. Maybe even, like, Valencia and stuff. Pretty much add a storyline. I mean, they did that with Breaking Point. Breaking Point used to be sort of... Well, sorry, before Breaking Point, actually. A good few years ago, they used to have a bit of a storyline to it. And Breaking Point was kind of meant to be the story mode after that, essentially, wasn't it? But it never really took off that much. I guess for a new player, Smalls, that does make sense. But obviously, quite a lot of us have played the game for a while, or a good few years at least. So we kind of want to feel a bit more immersion in the F2, I guess. But I guess for a new player, having F2 simple does make it a bit more sort of, you know, better, I guess. Breaking Point was kind of fire. It was good, it just needs to be more complicated, I think. And I understand they didn't want to make it too complicated because the whole idea of it was to be a story, right? So, I'll keep going. For fuck's sake. And I understand, like, you know, they weren't trying to make it like a challenging thing or anything. But it definitely was too easy. Definitely was too easy. Can we have Japan back? What? What do you mean? What happens on Breaking Point? Never did it. It was just a story mode. You play as, like, this young talent coming through F1. You, like, establish rivalries against other drivers and things that are put into Breaking Point as well. And, yeah, that's essentially it. R.I.P. Devin Butler's left here. I don't think I actually... I don't think I finished Breaking Point 2. I did Breaking Point 1, but I don't think I finished Breaking Point 2. I don't think I was that interested in it. It was a good idea, but... yeah, nothing much came from it, really. I wonder if we'll see it again. Why does front left always wear more than the other tyres? Because this is a track that has a lot of right-handers. So a lot of lean gets put on the left tyre. You'll see the same thing with tracks that have more right-handers than left-handers. It puts more wear on the right-hand side tyres. It's very normal. Devin Butler career mode. You can actually use his game face, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm breaking a little bit too late into a right-hander. I always forget the name in the corner for some reason. Around the final corner. 42-0. Put some top. They should slide in a mode like F1 Manager since that's gone Team Principal mode. I feel like that's kind of against the point of the game, though, no? With F1 24, the game's supposed to be about, you know, driving F1 cars. I don't think that's something they ever do. Maybe a way to simulate the races better. That'd be pretty good. In FIFA, there's coaching mode. No one uses it. Everyone wanted it. No one uses it. And if no one uses it in FIFA, no one's going to use it in F1, that's for sure. I do career mode in FIFA? That's not what I'm saying. People do career mode in FIFA, but they play the games most of the time. I think we should be able to make our own liveries in F1 25. I mean, we can in WRC, so hopefully that's I think they introduced F1. That'd be pretty good. Is F1 good with a round steering wheel? Yep. You don't need a Formula 1 star wheel to play the game. I got Millwall to the Prem and won the title in 2 seasons. Yeah, career mode is quite easy. It is quite easy. $70 is hard to accept for the current condition of the series. 100%. People always ask me, you know, is it worth the full price? I always say no. I always say just wait for a sale. I would not value this game more than like $30. You don't even need a wheel, it's true. Yep, some people are very good on controller in this game. Oh, God. Tyre wear starting to show. I just got my wheel turned off assist and spent most of practice backwards. Yeah, you don't want to turn it all off at once. You want to turn your assists off one by one, not all at once. I said to my friends, either wait for a sale or get 23. I mean, the thing is, not many people play 23 because obviously everyone moved on to this game, so the popularity of 23 is a lot lower at the moment because it's not the current cycle. F1 24 is in the cycle, so I play 23. Some people do. I'm just saying, a lot more people play this game than 23 because this is the one that's kind of in the cycle. It'll be the same this time next year. You know, people won't be playing F1 24 as much. They're playing F1 25. It's just a cycle.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really
less bugs on 23. It still has quite a few, to be fair.
Well done.
Best one ever was 2020, definitely. F1 2020 by far one of the best F1 games made. 2019 and 2020 were the peak of these games. Unfortunately, it's been a bit of a slippery slope downhill since then. You got 20, 21, 22, and 24. 20 was the best game, I think. 21 was not great. It was okay. It was not great. 22 was horrible. I hated 22. Could not get on with that at all. 23 was okay as well. I actually think 23 was a big improvement on 22. And it was a decent game. But then it went back downhill with 24, though. Like, 23 was a step in the right direction. And I thought, okay, maybe we're going to get back on course here. And they completely changed everything again for 24. And I was, why? You gave yourself a good foundation with 23. Why not build on that? Why would you change everything again? It was, yeah, very, very weird. 2020 was peak. 2023 F1 was brilliant. I wouldn't say brilliant. It was good. It was decent. Wouldn't say brilliant. Is 24 worth it? If you find it on a sale, then yeah. At full price, no way. This is a nice lap. 4/10 up. 41.4, nice. All right, let's head back into the pits. We'll do probably the track acclimatization program, and then we'll finish up for practice. I need to play 23 on wheel. Haven't done it yet, but I am paying for it. Like I say, I'm sure... is 23 not available on like Game Pass something? I don't know what console you're on, but... They chucked you back to left back for clubs? Well, rip. 24 is currently on sale from $69.99 to $17.99 on Xbox. There you go. So if you're on Xbox, there's a good sale going on right there. Not sure about other consoles and stuff, but... What up, Rio? Oh, hello. Can I buy it from the shop or eBay? Which is better? I don't know. Wherever you find it cheapest. I don't know. If you're on Xbox, there's that deal going on right now, like I say. You can buy it for £18 on Xbox if you got that. If you play on PC, the EA Play Pro subscription gives F1 24. Isn't that £15 a month though or something? Yeah, I mean, if you want to play it for a month, maybe it's worth it, but, you know, when there's so many sales going on which bring the game down a lot, you're probably just better off buying the sale, I think. May I ask your top 6 prediction for the 2025 F1 season, constructors and drivers? Oh, wow. Drivers, I think Lando will win it. Leclerc second, Verstappen third. Oscar fourth. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oscar fourth. Russell fifth. Hamilton sixth. Russell 4, Oscar 5, I think. Yeah, I was kind of debating between that. I was debating between Russell 4th or Oscar 4th. All right, constructors. McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Aston, and Racing Bull, maybe. I don't know. F1 24 Champions Edition is also £18. That's pretty good as well, to be fair. That's pretty good. Although, to be fair, Champions Edition really doesn't do much. You get some Bitcoin, but that's about it. I'm really excited for this F1 season. It's going to be a banger. I don't know. I'm kind of... I don't know. I'm a bit hit and miss with it. Because I also think, like, last season, when you look at it as a whole, seemed like a pretty good season, but some of the races weren't that great. And I kind of have a feeling that 2025 might be similar. Where over the course of the season, it looks like it was a great season, but some of the races weren't that good, you know? That's the vibe I get from this season. Ferrari constructors, Red Bull win drivers again? I don't think so. I think Red Bull are going to struggle this year. What's my one bold prediction? No idea. Haas win a race, maybe. Something extreme. Kimi will finish outside the top 8. I reckon Kimi finishes 7th. Lawson 8th. Manual driving in the pit should be on 25. I agree. We've got, like, the manual formation lap now. Now we need proper manual pit stops. Hello. Which Mazda do you recommend to buy? Depends how much money you're willing to spend. All the Mazda stuff is very good. Just depends on your budget. Here's my prediction. The 4 drivers between Red Bull and Racing Bull will not be the same for at the end of the season. You think, like, Lawson gets demoted or something like that? Maybe a swap around between Tsunoda and Lawson at some point? I can see that happening, to be fair. I do feel like Liam Lawson's only got a 1-year contract, so I feel like Red Bull probably wouldn't bother changing halfway through. They would just see it through to the end, so they don't have to pay any, like, fees or anything. Lindblad at Racing Bulls. I see that. I wouldn't see that this season, but maybe for like 2027, maybe. Because I know Red Bull are liking the look of Arvid a lot, aren't they? Looks a very good talent. Yuki's teammate's Isaac Kaja. Leclerc WDC. I think it'll be between him and Lando this year for the Drivers' Championship. Salvin to get a podium is your prediction? That's definitely bold. At least they got a decent lineup this year. I wasn't a big fan of Bottas and Zhou. I think Hulkenberg and Bortoletto, they can get some good results, I reckon. This will be Verstappen's last year at Red Bull, and it goes to Aston, you reckon? I don't know. I think Max really wants to pay Red Bull back for everything they've done for him, essentially. So it may well happen, but I don't know. It's tough. I think the only team he would move to would be Aston, if he was to move. But I also think Max wants to honor his contract with Red Bull until 2028. And he's also been very adamant on saying, you know, he doesn't want to be in F1 past 2030. So if he is going to move to Aston, it should be soon, in theory. But maybe he'll just do it like a year or two after his Red Bull contract. I don't think it'll be his last year at Red Bull. I think he'll definitely try and get through the first year with the new regulations, and then maybe he'll assess the situation. What up, Reese? Only Aston can afford him. I reckon there's a couple other teams. I reckon Ferrari and Mercedes can probably afford him as well. It's just that Aston Martin seem like they desperately want him. I mean, can you blame them? I mean, Max and Aston have had ties in the past, obviously, when they were at Red Bull. You know, they used to be the title partner with them. They had their logo across the rear wing and stuff, so. Who do you think will finish higher, Antonelli or Lawson? Antonelli. Oh, God. Lovely on the brakes there. Most underrated driver? I used to say Hulkenberg, but I think people are now seeing it. That he was quite underrated. So I'd say Hulkenberg probably is fairly rated now, but I don't know. Yuki? I don't think Yuki's underrated either. Everyone knows that Yuki's a very good talent. I mean, if anything, Red Bull underrate him. So I guess we can go with that logic. But I think all the fans know that Yuki's a very good talent. Oscar underrated? Don't know. Albon? I don't know. I feel like there isn't one right now. I'll be honest. I don't think there is an underrated driver right now. Fernando, again, everyone knows how good Fernando is. Even at his ripe old age. I genuinely don't think right now there is an underrated driver. I do also think those terms get used very easily. I think it's very easy to throw an underrated or overrated title on someone. If anything, I'd say Pierre Esteban's underrated. Pierre had a very good second half of the season, but in the first half of the season, up until Ocon was announced, he was getting dropped. You know, Gasly was struggling a bit in that first half. The second half, it was a lot better. But I think the team also put a lot of priority into Gasly over Ocon, so. Liam Lawson's underrated, you reckon? To be fair, I mean, he's been under a lot of criticism lately, hasn't he? So, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how the season starts. And then maybe we can judge it more fairly. You know, we've got a lot of new drivers in new teams and stuff, so I think maybe right now, let's just say it's too early to call underrated or overrated right now. Let's let the season play out first, and then we can judge. Bro, put the Malaysia flag for, for Logan Sargent. When is the first race of the season? Early March, I think. I think pre-season testing starts in just under a month now, isn't it? So, Ocon underrated, you reckon? To be fair, I mean, he isn't very well rated in general, is he? So I guess he could be. Like I say, I'm not going to really say who's underrated, overrated right now. I'm going to let the season begin to play out and then judge fairly. You reckon Hanshaw will get Rookie of the Year? Nah, it'll probably be Antonelli or Lawson because they're in better cars. There's always that bias towards drivers who, you know, are in the better cars, so it probably will be Antonelli or Lawson. Don't know if Pierre Gasly's underrated by the public, but I think he's one of the better drivers on the grid. Really? Like top 5, you reckon, or...? Would you recommend doing practice programs? I only really do a few laps in practice. In F2, there's not really much need, but in F1, it's good for the resource points. I like doing them alongside just kind of learning the track a bit more, refining my braking points, all that sort of stuff. He gets podiums in 2002 Ford Explorers. I don't know if you're being genuine right now or not, Bucks, but I would not put Gasly in the top 5. I like Gasly. I think he's a good driver, but not top 5. Not top 5. You think Lawson will not end the whole season at Red Bull? I do, because I think he's only got a 1-year contract. So I think he'll see out the entire season. He might even have a clause that says no team, like no movement clause, something like that. I don't know. But he's only got a 1-year contract at Red Bull. So I think Red Bull just let it play out if he's struggling. I don't think they're doing any mid-season changes. That's my prediction. Do you think it's better to support a driver or a team in F1? I think you should support whoever you want, whenever you want. I think with Formula 1, I think it's not quite as sort of strict on it as such as like football, for example. But, you know, there's loads of people from different countries that support another driver from a different country. You know, I know people from Netherlands who support Lando and stuff, so... and he was kind of like the rival to Verstappen this year, so... I don't know, I don't think rivalries in F1 are quite as deep as they are in other sports. When's F1 25 coming out? Probably mid-May, in about 4 or 5 months. Alright, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that will probably set us up for practice then. We did finish up 6/10 up on Theo Porsche. That's not too bad, is it? Most Dutch don't support Verstappen. Yeah, there's quite a few Dutch fans who don't. But again, there's also quite a few English fans who don't support English drivers either, so... I don't think, like, the patriotism thing is as strong in Formula 1, that's for sure. I don't know, I say that, but the Brazilians love their drivers, don't they? The Brazilians and stuff were all over Bortoleto and stuff, and obviously the Argentinians with Colapinto as well, so... I guess in some countries, maybe it means more, but... What up, Finn? Alright, we did finish up 6/10 up on Theo Porsche, then we've got 13 minutes to go, so we might finish up a little bit close to Theo, but... well, it says, yeah, I do think maybe we could up the AI a little bit. In practice, typically, the gap in qualifying will be a lot tighter than in practice, so... Don't be fooled by the gap right now. Don't be fooled by it. The Brazilians love all Brazilians, yeah. Yeah, South American supporters are very passionate about their own, aren't they? What's a good AI saying for someone that doesn't use any setups? It's always difficult for me to say because I don't know your pace. I don't know your pace. What I'd recommend doing is using an AI calculator.
No points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F2 action soon.
All right, we do finish up then. 6/10 up on Theo Porsche after practice here in Silverstone, ladies and gentlemen. Frederick Vesey in 3rd place right now, so our championship rivals looking pretty good so far. Deruvla, though, the man leading the championship on a 42.3 right now, so he's a little bit lower down. I'm sure he'll be trying to fight a little bit more time in qualifying. Our teammate in a whilst in P4, Benavides in P5. We've got Helga, Correa, Stanek, Deruvla, of course, and Behrman all in that top 10. You can see the rest of the finishers of practice there as well. Right. Here we go then. Let's get ready. Turn up the Spotify tune. It's a remix though, Nico. I hope you're okay with that. It's not the authentic Pompey. I think everyone's sprint should be only rookies. Nah, I disagree with that. I know that was proposed at one point, wasn't it? I think there's a bit of rumor going around about that, but no, I disagree with that. I'm sure it would be quite entertaining, but why not just watch F2 at that point? Why not just watch F2? We are going to get some rain this weekend, by the way, chat. Qualifying's going to be dry, but look at that sprint race. We are going to get some rain in the sprint race today. 11 laps of rain. Doesn't look like we're going to get any sunshine. We'll have a look properly at the weather when we get into qualifying. But, yeah, the sprint race, we are going to get a good shower. Feature race-wise, looking like to be pretty dry for that. So, yeah, just a sprint race, we're going to get the weather. Right. Difficulty right now is at 105. Let's maybe go 107? 106, maybe? I'm a little worried about their straight line speed around here, and there's a good few straights this track, so... Let's go 106, I think. I think we're using roughly around that for Austrian. I think the AI is fairly similar to that, so... Thoughts on Spurs' loss yesterday? Hilarious. Wonderful. And Jin, I say. And Jin. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into qualifying here in Silverstone. Of course, the qualifying order will set the order for the feature race. Not the... Well, technically it does the sprint race a little bit, but only for the bottom 12. In the sprint race, of course, however we finish in qualifying, the top 10 in the sprint race get reversed. So if we finish in pole position for qualifying, we'll start in P10 for the sprint race. So, yeah, we probably want to try and target maybe like 4th or 5th. That's usually a pretty good spot to finish in qualifying, and it gives you the best position for both the sprint race and the feature race, really, to try and get maximum points over the weekend. So, although qualifying a pole position is always lovely, you know, starting that a little bit low in the sprint race might make things a little bit complicated, especially when it's raining. So, we might have to play this a little bit tactically this week, but we'll see. Right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's qualifying time here in Silverstone. Obviously, we do one-shot quali as well. We don't do the full qualifying, so... All right, let's do this. We only have 4 points for the last 30 available. Yep. 1 point. I think it was 1 point in the last 8 as well, right? Something like that. Genuinely relegation form. Brazil sports are crazy. Just look when Cinema's racing. Yep. I mean, I guarantee you, look at it when Bortoletto's racing this year as well. I'm sure they'll be just as crazed for him. Not name. Right. It is a little bit cloudy out there, I think, actually, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at that the sprint race weather. 94%, wow. It's going to be pouring it down. I think the entire sprint race. Half an hour still raining. Yep. We're going to have a full wet sprint race here, chap. Oh, boy. Gonna have Duckelheim ready for that one, I reckon. Okay. Let's make sure the car is up and ready then, so the wings should be good. 59 brake bias. That seems a little bit high. Let's go 58. 58 is usually my sweet spot in these cars, so... Okay, soft tires as well for qualifying. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Quality time. What football team do you support? I'm an Arsenal fan. All right, let's lock in. Let's try and get a good lap down here. That was a little bit sluggish at turn 3 and 4. Looks like the AI straight line speed is going to be good this weekend again. At the moment, it's pretty tight between ourselves and Porsche for pole position. We've swapped positions a good few times so far. See what happens to Magus and Beckett's. They felt pretty good. Still in the lead right now. I think it's really close, though. Kept on the track there. We've got a nice little gap now, but that seems a bit... We're going to take a pole position here. A little bit of a slide. Through the last couple of corners, the car's struggling with understeer a little bit there. Porsche just drives into the lead. And those last few corners would just lose out a little bit until Porsche takes pole. The last couple of corners, the car wasn't quite gripping as much. And Porsche will take pole position for the feature race then. And we do finish up in P4. We lost like over a tenth in that final couple of corners there. Damn. Probably more than that. Probably about 2 tenths actually, because we had a bit of a gap on him going into the last few corners. But Porsche, ladies and gentlemen, does take pole position. Jay Underruvala in second place as well as Victor Martin goes into third and P4 for ourselves. To be fair, I did say going into qualifying that P4 is usually a decent place to start. It means we start in P7 for the sprint race and we'll start P4 for the feature race, which isn't too bad. We can still definitely get some good points out of this. So, Porsche being on pole makes it a little bit more complicated for the feature race, but does give us some more points available for the sprint race as well. But P4, ladies and gentlemen, is how we finish. Our teammate Ayumu Iwasa down in P12 there. And I tell you what, look how tight that is throughout qualifying as well. The top 13 separated by 2 tenths. Really, really close along that top 12. The entire grid separated by an entire 4 tenths, actually. So, yeah, it really shows how close F2 is. One little mistake can really cost you a lot of position. So, yeah, P4, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad at all. We could definitely work with that for the sprint race. It doesn't mean we start P7, like I say. What up, Powick? Just did a run after having the worst cold ever. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Did a Tottenham. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, P4, could definitely be happy with that. Could definitely be happy with the P4. Thought I was well enough to run? No. I always wait until I'm like a good few days after my illness is done before I start doing like exercise and stuff. Especially when you're going outside. Yeah. Nah. Definitely not. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Sprint race time here in Silverstone. We've got 11 laps of racing action. And as you can see, it is going to be belting it down with rain for this one. So from lap 1 to lap 11, we're going to have plenty of rain to try and fight against in this sprint race. And hopefully, we can try and come out on top. No DRS, of course, in the wet weather. So that will be 1 assist out of the way. But yeah, hopefully we can try and get a good race here in the sprint race and climb up a couple positions. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get underway for the sprint race here in Silverstone. Looks pretty wet to me.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint race then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
It's a bit moist, isn't it?
So Silverstone's 3.6 miles of tarmac and 18 corners are no stranger to rain. Even in these conditions, without the DRS that would normally be available, the Wellington and Hangar Straights still represent some of the best opportunities for overtaking. And we welcome you to the Formula 2 commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Alex Brundle. It is a sprint race. It is race day. How much can you take from that 1-lap pace?
I think it's P7, Finn.
Multi-lap contest today.
You go for a little more, a little earlier, using a bit more
Sorry to say that, Daniel, mate.
harder compound of the 2 tyres available per weekend
from the men, man.
Formula 2 to try to steal a march. And equally, if you have a bit of a bump, not so much of an issue. You're going to have another go tomorrow.
Facts as always from Alex.
Okay, this is
oh, it's P7. P10, P9, P8, P7. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, P7. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said.
I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today. Plus, a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the best bonus of your life. You'll never have a bonus so big. Right, okay, so, as you can see, it is absolutely pouring it down here, ladies and gentlemen. Wet tyres from start to finish. So, yeah, let's see how this is. The entire race is just about 21 minutes, 35 seconds, so, yeah, always a little bit longer in the wet races. I think lap times here might be just over 2 minutes, I think. No stop? Yeah, it'll be a no stop for sure. We're not going to pit, especially with a long pit stop as well. Right, so we do start P7 today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Victor Martin, Deruvala, and Theo Porsche all underneath us. We currently are in that top 8 right now, which is good. That gives us already some points early on if we can hold that position early doors. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen, for the prediction? What do we do? Should we try and go for the podium, maybe? We've got Dennis Hauger. Move us that way. We've got Dennis Hauger, Frederick Vesti, Ollie Behrman, Christian Mayani. We've got Novalak and Fittipaldi all ahead of us. So I think our top 3 is doable, right? Yeah? Oh, the sprint? Exactly. Let's do that then. Let's do that. We'll be finishing the top 3 here in the sprint race. How did you get the livery? It's an F2 car. The F2 cars have different liveries to F1 cars. This is the Dams team. A different team completely. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. So, P7 is where we start. It is going to be wet tyres from start to finish here. I very, very much doubt we're pitting with 11 laps in this sprint race as well. So, just got to manage these tyres nicely, and hopefully, we'll try and get a couple of moves done. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, for the sprint race, we'll finish in the top 3 here in Silverstone. So make sure to get predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, let's get going. Have you done the Lawson Pro Challenge? No. Why is this so loud? Calm it down. There we go. We don't need that loudness. But no, I've not done the Lawson Pro Challenge. When I go into F2, it's the Red Bull one. I think every driver has a different livery as well. And you're also probably looking at the F2 2024, not 2023.
We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Predictions up on the Twitch right now. We'll be finishing the top 3 for this sprint race with Arthur Leclerc. It'll be a bit of a tough start trying to get off the line, especially with what are guaranteed to be cold tyres as well, so we can do. I need to try and kind of push the formation lap to get tyre temp in. How do you actually get to be F2 2024? My season was based in 2023. Everyone's is. In career mode, you have to do 2023. You can't do 2024. It sucks. Amount of Red Bull liveries in F2 is ridiculous. Yeah. There's quite a few Red Bull prospects down there, isn't there? So. Obviously, Red Bull pay the teams to make sure they get their driver in, so. The drivers are winning, at least in that sense. I also got to be careful with tyre on the formation lap as well. F2 tyres like to wear out quite quickly. Yeah, it does, BBX. It really does. The whole idea of it is to try and be, like, chronological. So, obviously, when you get into F1, you go into F1 2024. So, going from F2 2024 to F1 2024 doesn't make any chronological sense. That's why they do it. I disagree with it, personally. I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's a game. If we want to do 2024 in F2 cars, then we should be able to, in my opinion. But that's their reasoning. Did get a bit of time warm up, actually. Wasn't too bad. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. P7 is where we start. Here in Silverstone for this very wet sprint race. Let's try and get some nice parking down. And try and get a good launch off the line. Down towards turn 1. There'll be a lot of lifting and braking at turn 1. Just got to be aware of that.
Here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon.
0.2, not bad. Any tips on how to keep tyres longer? Reduce your steering input as much as possible. Make sure the tyre temps are low as well. If your tyre temps are too hot, you'll burn them up. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Silverstone. Lights on, away we go for the first race of the night. The rear wheel spinning up as we try and get some power down towards turn 1. It was a decent launch. We try and get up the inside of Frederick Vesti. We got a car up the inside of us as well. Vesti just holds on to P6. Victor Martin trying to find a way through us. Didn't get any grip through turn 1 and has to hold on to P8 for the time being. We hold position as we head through turn 3. Frederick Vesti taking the racing line on the outside. We'll try and slip up the inside if we can. Try and get the grip as well as a rear just tries to slide away. We take that racing line and there's one position gained early on. Decent start, not bad. Got a decent launch but just couldn't quite find the grip for in turn 1. We held position for the opening corners but then Got that nice inside line at turn 4 on Frederick Vesti, and that's a good point advantage for ourselves. A little bit of slip and slide to try and get the power down the old pit straight. Lost a little bit to Dennis Alger here. Frederick Vesti's going to try and close up. Through Cop's going to go for the first time. How come there's no spray? I have particles turned off. Due to the lock-up smoke bug. That's a nice Magnussen Beckett's that. Gained a good couple tenths. He's up a little bit too much outside curve there. Frederick Vesti just ran a touch wide. He'll get the little bit of slipstream us down towards the top of the hill. Had a little look, but too far back. How many laps? In this sprint race, 11. 11 laps in the sprint race. Let's try and get some time gained through these last few corners. They'll be a little bit slow through here while they're just in that traffic. That just gets a bit closer. Grip is really horrible in those last few corners. Enzo Fittipaldi holds on to the lead, though, here in Silverstone. Come on. Struggling to work that gap down right now. Oh, come on. Every time I try and get a little bit of throttle down, the car just tries to go sideways. Very tricky conditions at the moment. Very tricky conditions. Frederick Vesti getting a little bit closer down towards the left-hander down here. This is Luffield. I think it's Luffield, right? Luffield and Brooklands, I think. I'm terrible at remembering corner names.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get
Appreciate it, Dave. Thank you, mate.
Push, push.
Halka's actually extended that gap right now, isn't it? P6 and climbing. Yep, we started P7, so hopefully no Verstappen Hamilton reenactments today at Cops. That'd be good. Oh, they're lifting quite a lot into maggots, aren't they? Getting a load of time there. That was a nice exit as well. Just roots it a bit closer. It's Brooklands. Which one's Luffield? Is the corner after? I feel like I always mix those two up. Let's try and get a little bit closer through these corners again. But a really good middle sector there. We've got purple in the middle sector. Is it going to be a purple lap overall, though? No black 57.7. Ooh, 57.8 for ourselves. Almost, not quite.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Grand Prix track looks so weird in slower cars. Yeah. I always find it weird doing this, like, Grand Prix tracks in GT3s and hypercars and stuff. Even though the hypercars aren't too much slower, it still always feels weird using a different car than an F1 car. Oh, wow. It's not something that you get used to very easily. Let me run down entry. Still just lingering around that 1 second right now. Down the old pit straight we go. Once again. Do we ever do full Grand Prix? Usually, yes. In F2, we're doing 50%. So when we go into F1, we're back to 100% races. Better, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. The races seem to take forever from corner to corner. Yeah. I remember trying to learn this track in ACC with the GT3s, and dude, the amount of lifting I was doing compared to F1 was so weird. It's crazy how differently you need to treat the track in different cars. That was a really nice Magnussen Beckers again. That's definitely our best part of the track right now. Yeah, I think someone spun. Someone spun right at the start of Sector 2. They're back going again now, though. No one retired. So excited to be able to catch more streams now. Pleasure to be able to have you, my man. Yeah, we're in F2 right now. We started our career in F2, working our way to F1. And then hopefully, becoming a world champion with Arthur Leclerc. That's the goal. Yellow flags again. Second yellow flags in as many laps. Is that someone retiring this time, or is it another spinner? I think someone's retiring this time. I don't see anyone stationary. Not too sure who it is. Isaac Hadjar, there you go. Isaac Hadjar out of the race. On to lap 4 of 11. Lap times are so slow right now, 1 minute 57s. That's like 23, 24 seconds slower than an F1 car in a dry lap. Pretty big difference. Must be hard talking, racing, and reading at once. I've been doing this too long. It's a very particular skill set. It's not one I can flex at a party or anything, but it's very unique. That is assuming that I get invited to parties. We don't do that around here. I mean, that gap to Hauger's just staying the same. I'm not getting any closer right now. We open up the gap to Vesti, which is good, but I'm just not able to get any closer to Hauger. Every position is crucial for points in this sprint race, so just got to try and find a little bit extra grip somewhere. Feels like all the time we get in Magnus and Beckett's, we lose through here because I just can't get on the throttle like they can. Have you ever gone to the toilet in the chair like in a long race? No, because you can pause. Unlike in real F1 when they can't just pause and go to the toilet real quick. Yeah, we could do that in this. Come on. Not too bad grip out of turn 4. Still just holding that gap relatively similar. We did close up a little bit, I'd say. Got a green sector 1. Maybe just trying to reel him in a bit more now. Just familiarizing ourselves with where the grip is. We are basically about halfway through this race now, so if we want to try and get a podium out of this, we need to start making some moves soon. Masita, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in. Ooh, 5th gear through cops in the wet felt pretty good there. It was understeery, but we had really good rear grip. You have to bear that in mind. Again, Magnus and Beckett's definitely by far our best corners on the track to try and get our foot down out of Beckett's. Again, purple middle sector, looking good. Our pace is improving. What AI do you race? So we're at 106 right now. Which, to be fair, looks pretty perfect, actually, doesn't it? 106 looks perfect. Then we nailed the AI for this one. I think in Hungary we'll be lowering it. I believe in Hungary the AI are quite strong, so we might go a few clicks lower in Budapest, but we'll see. So I just allowed back in F2 now. I'd like to see him back. I think he's happy in IndyCar. There we go, first lap of the race. 56.9. We go fastest on lap 5. No one behind us going faster, so we got some good pace. Trying to reel him in. Now we need to get onto the back of them and try and execute a move. 5 laps to go now. I just can't go full throttle through that sequence. I feel like they can. How long have I been sim racing? Your knowledge is insane. I'd say consistently for about 5 or 6 years now. I've not always streamed sim racing, but I've been doing it for a while. I always had an interest in it, just never really went far with it, you know. Is it IndyCar Series or NXT? pretty sure it's IndyCar he's in. Pretty sure. How old am I? 24. Yeah, they're lifting a lot into maggots. That's really helping us out. Let's see, maybe if we could try and get an exit here. Oh, it was a little bit too much wheel spin. I'll tell you what, it was still a pretty decent exit. If we could try and stay close to Helga, maybe we could try and launch it up the inside here. We're going to go for it. Up the inside we go. Dennis Helga, can we get the car slowed down? Yes, we can. What a dive that is. Oh, Dennis Helga, and into P5 we go. We got a really, really nice exit despite that wheel spin. Our Beckett's. And through the hangar straight. We'll launch up the inside of the Norwegian. Into P5 we go. Got the car slowed down really well as well to go fastest. Once again, definitely finding our pace now. 2 more positions for the podium. Can we do it? I think a win might be a little bit too much to ask in these conditions, but maybe we can try and sneak into that top 3. Car's wiggling around like crazy at turn 4. Didn't get Behrman. We'll try our best. Tyre wear right now, 24 and 21 in the rear. Left and rear right. Fronts aren't too bad. Not too concerned with the front tyres. But yeah, those rear tyres definitely going to have a bit of effect to them now. So just got to be careful with the rear grip. We're only 11 laps a sprint race. Sprint race have less laps than the full race. We're also only doing 50% races right now, not 100. Once we get into F1, we'll be back to 100% races. Nice grip through cops. Oh my god, dude, they slow up way too much there. They break way too much into maggots. I didn't quite get the exit that time. Might have to wait a little longer. I do 100% for F2, it's quite interesting. I don't know, I just feel like in F2, there's nothing to do outside of the races, so I just kind of want to get through the F2 season fairly quickly, get over and done with, and then get into F1. And that's where the real fun begins. Struggling a bit for those final corners again. 56.8 that time, 3/10 slower than the previous lap. Theo Bourget goes fast, it's 56.2 for the Frenchman. I think he's in P8 right now, so he's on course for a point. Just the one, though. If CS becomes more popular, do you think you'd get prize money? I think prize money in Creator Series would completely destroy the series, in my opinion. It would completely destroy what Creator Series is about.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, Arthur, we're not using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race.
What up, HB? Still try to close in. And since the gap, he's just broken that barrier a bit further. Helga's still hanging on to the back of us right now, so just lost that pace a tiny bit at the moment. How's Dana? She's not too bad today. She managed to get a full night's sleep without having to wake up and a coughing for anything, so she's a lot better. Some No Lifer needs to work out all the permutations for UCO and UEL this week. I'm sure people get paid for that HP. They'll get paid for their time. How was your anniversary? I mean, the thing is, we couldn't really do much because she was ill. So we ended up just kind of doing like a home dinner, basically. Instead. We were planning on going out, but yeah, she couldn't go out while she was not feeling too good, so we ended up just doing something at the house. No, she's back in Canada now, popping. Porsche goes fast again, 55.7. He's trying to catch up, isn't he? After lap was a 56.3, so that was a significantly faster lap from Porsche there. He's starting to find some good grip. Meanwhile, our rear tyres are starting to pave the path for others. We're in the standings, P3 right now. However, I think if we hold this position, we'll be back into second going into the feature race. I think it's pretty tight for second place. Derivla's leading the championship right now by 16 points. And then we got Porsche in second. But it's very close between us. I've seen all the rumors, Michael. I've seen all the rumors. I'll believe it when it actually happens. Tell you what, we got a nice Magus again, didn't we? How's the exit? A little bit of wheel spin. Exit's not bad. This time we might be able to launch an attack here. Let's see. We're getting a little close to Kushmani as we head up towards the end of the hangar straight. Can we try and go a little low? The brakes good. Try and slide up the inside. A bit of contact between ourselves and Kushmani. A little bit of wheel spin as well to try and get our foot down. Kushmani goes back into P4 as well, which to be fair is probably fitting. I think it was a little bit of a push to pass that one, so I don't mind him taking back P4 there. We'll have to try and have another go. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of directly ordering from Mazda, Kevin, because the delivery times are very long. I'd rather wait until some of the English distribution centres get a hold of it and then order from there. Much quicker delivery. Poor and Cedric, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. What up, Dutchie? Oh, yeah, good shout. How could I forget the Duckelheim with only 2 laps left? How could I? Two more laps, try and fight for this podium, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 cars to pass. Everyone against that top 3. It's going to have to be either this lap or next lap to get it done. We're running out of time as the car slides through the entry of Cops there. Dennis Hager still just hanging on to the back of our rear wing right now. Hello. Hello. Whoa! What a move! Kushmani didn't expect that one. A surprise attack.
Nice overtake.
As we head up the outside of Magus and Beckett's. And we get that move done. And onto the hangar straight we go. As we have to go a little bit defensive here to make sure it doesn't have a chance of attacking us. And now, with 1 lap to go, we could try and get past Ollie Behrman. How slow they want to go through there? I have no idea why they're so slow through there, but I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain. They've done it all race. They're super slow into Magus and Beckett's. But they're quite quick everywhere else, which is really weird. Like in the last few corners, they get a lot of grip. Here we go. Final lap, ladies and gentlemen. To try and get ourselves into that top 3. It's ourselves versus Behrman for it. Let's be patient on the grip here. Back and still just trying to trickle away on me. What up, Slav? There he comes again. Kushmani has got a bit of a launch out that turn 4. But too far back at the end of the straight. Coming pace on Ollie. We'll try. Oh, Behrman's sliding a little bit there, but we're sliding too. All the tyres starting to wear down. Come on. Feel like we might be a little bit too far back right now. Miney's got a bit of a gap as well, which is good as well for us. Oh, don't go wide. Miney went a little bit wide as well, as I said that. Behrman got a good run down towards Magus and Beckett, so we're too far back on this occasion. We're going to try and get an exit here. It's all down to the hanger straight. As we try and get our foot down the back end, kicking away like crazy. But it's not a bad exit at all. And here we go for the podium, ladies and gentlemen, on Ollie Behrman. We've got the slipstream. If it's going to cover the inside, we're trying to lay on the brakes. We'll hug the inside line and try to wrap it round the outside as we head to the last few corners. Behrman on the inside line will take away that inside line as well. As we head to the final few corners, he breaks late round the outside. We'll try and take the line, but he's still there as we try and get the grip now in the last couple of corners. Great battle, great overtake, and there's the podium, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance that is. Starting P7, finishing P3. Some excellent moves to get us through the field. No DRS needed. Never heard of it before. Lovely late overtake on Ollie Behrman to get in the top 3 for the sprint race.
Heading back to the top step of the podium. Enzo Fittipaldi takes the
very good. Very, very good. And that sets us up for the feature race. Beautifully, I'd say. How's the F2 car in the wet? It's like a massive slip and slide. You're going down like a slip and slide, but you have to use like a plank of wood to guide you around.
Biggest names in F1 to date. Carlin have once again.
GG's chat, big podium. Big podium. Another one to add to the list now.
No doubt today's
what's that, like our 5th podium maybe? 6th podium, something like that?
After today's performance.
Thought there was going to be a spin through club. Yeah, I was a little bit scared going too wide through there in the wet, but we managed to get the grip on the outside. And that sets us up beautifully for the next race, which is coming right up, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we finish this one, we'll be heading into the feature race here in Silverstone. It'll be a dry race for the Silverstone as well. It was all thanks to Duck. Yep. The Duck brought us an extra couple tenths. We love Duckelheim. Did we get the fast lap as well? Or? No. Tio Porsche got it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are your point scorers for the sprint race here in Silverstone. Enzo Fittipaldi scores maximum points, picking up 10 points for the sprint race. Clement Novalak in 2nd place. We started in 7th and finished in 3rd. A really good performance for ourselves. Ollie Behrman in 4th, picking up 5 points. Miney in 5th. Dennis Harger in 6th. Victor Martin in 7th, picking up 2. Tio Porsche picks up 2 as well. He got the final spot in that top 8 and also got the fastest lap as well. So picks up 2 vital points for himself after that sprint race. Darrell Varla, though, look at that. Darrell Varla had a really bad race. Starting in P9, finished P12. That is pretty tough for his championship charge, which now means the gap between ourselves and Darrell Varla is only 10 points in the championship. Look at that. The championship coming to an even tighter close. Darrell Varla leads on 150 points to our 140. Tio Porsche drops to 3rd as well. After that one, he loses out on 1 point on us in that race, and that's the gap between us in the championship. Frederick Vesti in 4th place at 106, and you got Victor Martin, Hauger, Awasa, Duan Novalak, and Kush Miney in that top 10. So only 11 points separating that top 3. We could well take the lead of the championship in today's race if all goes to plan. So we'll have to wait and see. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the first race tonight done dusted, and now it's time to look ahead to the feature race here in Silverstone. You can do commentary for Raw, bro? One day, maybe. One day. Yep, next race we'll be doing right now as well. We've done the sprint race, and now it'll be the feature race coming right up as well. Of course, the feature race is a little bit longer than the sprint race. We're doing 50% race, of course, so I believe it's 15 laps, 16 laps? 15 laps, yeah. So we had 11 laps of sprint race. Now we've got 15 laps of the feature race as well. Is the weather for Silverstone as bad as it has been today? For the sprint race, yes. However, the feature race is saying it's going to be sunny all the way through, so I wouldn't expect any rain for the feature race at least. But yeah, the sprint race, we had lots of rain. It's been really weird down here. We've had like mixed conditions. It started off okay, like a bit of high wind, and then out of nowhere, it went from just being a bit cloudy and windy to an entire monsoon. It's so bipolar, the weather around in England. Why we're going to start in F2, Crinny got bored of it after the next race. Is it Hungary next? Yes. Yeah, Hungary's next. We've got Silverstone, Hungary today. On Wednesday, we've got Zandvoort and Belgium. And then on Thursday will be the prologue finale, I guess you could say. We've got Monza and Abu Dhabi. So this is it. This will be the final week of the F2 career before we head into F1. So Getting through it pretty quickly, aren't we? Getting through it pretty quickly. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's feature race time here in F2 for the British Grand Prix. 15 laps of this feature race is to come. We've had 11 laps of sprint race. We started P7 and that finished P3. I think, actually, we might up the AI a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Because 106 in the wet there wasn't actually too bad. So I think maybe we'll knock it up to 107 and see how that feels. In Hungary, we're definitely going to go low on the AI because the Hungary AI, in F1 at least, was very difficult. So, yeah, we'll run 107 and see how that feels, and hopefully we can have some good fun racing. But we do start P4 for this one, ladies and gentlemen. We qualified P4, and we'll start this race in P4. Because of that, obviously, in the sprint race, the top 10 get reversed. So, because we qualified P4 in qualifying, it meant we started P7 in the sprint race. So, P4 is where we start this feature race, and hopefully, we could definitely try and get a podium this time round alongside the one we got in the sprint race. Hungary F1 AI are on rails? Yes, they really are. Same as in Bahrain as well, so we'll have to be careful. Right. While the race goes up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys need to grab a drink or a snack, now is chance to do so. And then we'll return in a few moments' time, ready for 15 laps of feature race action here in Silverstone. This time, in the dry.
It's Sunday, and that means it's race time here at Silverstone. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the race. The 3.6 miles of Silverstone Circuit in Great Britain should be familiar to fans and drivers alike. Built on the side of a World War II airbase, the track features 18 corners and some good opportunities to overtake at the end of 2 DRS zones, located on the Wellington and Hangar Straights. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. Teo Pourchaire has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Jan de Reuveler in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Martins, Leclerc, Dennis Hauger, Vesti, Behrman, Miney, Novalak, Enzo Fittipaldi, Dewan, Awasa, Richard Verschoor, Brad Benavides, Hadjar, Correa, Cordial, Zane Maloney, Stanek, Nissani, Crawford, and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry?
Lies, lies, lies. There's no rain, Chad. Don't believe him. Although, it is England. Who knows? It is England. What up, Joe? Must with this prediction? Are you still 150 grand down? You've got a way to go, haven't you? 203, thanks for the follow as well, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Apologies for a little bit late to that follow, but thank you for the follow, mate. Right, so P4, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start then. The strategy is suggesting a soft hard. We are not going to do that till you stop. That'll be pretty stupid. We could always obviously try and do the hard soft instead as well. That's always an option. Like that. The times are very similar, so depends. I'm guessing everyone's starting on softs. Yeah. Everyone's starting on soft tires. I think we might also do softs as well, being this high up. I think it's probably a good idea to try and go for that track position at the moment, so. Are we going to end the sprint prediction? Oh, shit. My bad. I didn't realize that was still going.
Hey, Vince.
Prediction.
Wishing for P1 to Dave and Chespin.
Well, for Clive finish the top 3. Yes. Complete prediction. There you go. You should have your points. Tilly coming up with a 16-month resub as well. I appreciate that. Wishing for P1 today. Me too. But we are pretty close to it. We're starting on P4, so anything's possible. Anything's possible. Thank you much, Tilly, for the 16 months, sorry, as well. Ladies and gentlemen, get us spin chats. Welcome, Tilly. Into time for 16 as well. Appreciate that. Dan coming with that follow as well. Thank you, Dan, for the follow. Appreciate you. Medium, spice it up. So it's only softs or hards available in F2, unfortunately, for this race. We don't get any alternatives, so... yeah, I think we'll start on the soft tyre. Like I said, I think starting towards the front, we want to make sure we keep that track position early on, I reckon. So I think we'll start on the soft tyres. Maybe we'll undercut a lap or two. I don't think the softs are going to last very long, so maybe we'll do 5 on the softs, 10 on the hards. Could be doable. Hard to hope for a safety car if not box a lap early. Pfft, safety car in our career mode? I wish. I don't think we've actually had a safety car yet in F2, have we? Maybe one, actually, but that's it. This is our second one, Tilly. We did the sprint race, finished P3 in that one. But yeah, I think we start on softs. I think we've got to try and go equal them at the start. We'll maybe go that one lap early in the pit stop and see if we can try and get a good undercut going. But yeah, we'll start on the softs. Right. Now, let's throw our prediction out, shall we? Oh. Could be anyone in that top 5, really, couldn't it? That top 6, even. That top 6 is very feisty. Should we try and go for the win, maybe? I think we're going to try and go for the win from this point, haven't we? Let me get myself out of the way. We're starting P4. We got Victor Martin, Deruvala, Thierry Pourchaire, all ahead of us. I think we've got to go for it, haven't we? Yeah? You want to go for that W? Let's do it. Let's do it. Will we get the win here in Silverstone? That'll be the prediction. Second row, Silverstone getting the slingshot. Yeah. We do get that inside line at turn 1, which means we might have to back off a little bit, but yeah, hopefully we'll get a good run at turn 2 and 3 at least. We had a safety car 2 and 3 race ago, just have to complain about never getting them. Yeah, it does sound about right. I think it was just a 1, though. We have had a couple of VSCs, but in terms of full safety cars, yeah, just the 1. They're just going to influence your pit crew. They'll forget a tire. How much you want to bet? Probably. Knowing our luck. Probably. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It's race time here in Silverstone for the feature race. The second race of the night as we get ready for Hungary up next after this as well. P4, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start. We had a pretty solid qualifying session. We're starting the second row for this feature race. We did start P7 for the sprint race and finish P3 in a soaking wet sprint race as well. So if we can do that in the sprint race, hopefully we can try and get a win in the feature race starting from P4. You never know. You never know. We have up the AI by an extra click, so it might be a little more tricky for today, but hopefully we can still try and get that P1 with 15 laps to do it this time instead of 11. This is the strategy we are looking for today as well. We are looking at a soft-hard strategy, starting that soft tire for 5 laps and then going on to hards for 10. We may go 1 lap later on that soft tire. We'll see how the tire feels, but the soft tires will definitely wear quite quickly around here. So we need to be very careful with our tire wear and make sure we pit at the right time and get the best advantage possible for the entire race. No rain, though, is forecast for this race. Only for the sprint race. It will be a full dry feature race. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be, can we win the feature race here in Silverstone? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 15 laps. So racing action here in Silverstone. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the chat right now. Will we win the feature race here in Silverstone? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. If you're on TikTok and you want to gamble away, head over to the Twitch right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the British Grand Prix. We're in Silverstone for the feature race, the second race of the night. Hello, we're ghosted here. And we've got the inside. Dennis Hauger. Hello, buddy. But P4 is where we start for this feature race with a pretty solid qualifying. Both of our championship rivals, Tia Porsche and Darabala, are both in front of us right now. So a bit of work to do if we want to get past those guys. So hopefully try and get a good launch and maybe try and get past Victor Martin early on as well. He starts P3 in this race as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, here we go. Rest of the grid lining up then as we prepare for 18 laps of this feature race. 15, laps I should say. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go. Here in Silverstone, it's a bit of a bottle off the line though. We couldn't quite get the revs up. Round the outside goes Frederick Bestie, and Dennis Hauger. We got Behrman on the left as well as we head through turn 2. And wow, that is not a good start at all. Starting P4, we're down all the way to P6 as Behrman tries to go the inside as well to make it a little bit more of an insult to injuries. We get the grip on the outside. Behrman still on the inside. We've got a bit of room here as we shoot around the outside. We get the slipstream of Frederick Vesti as well, but Behrman still trying to hang up the inside. Can we try and break later here? He tries to get the inside once more into Brooklands. Frederick Vesti and Dennis Hauger almost clashing as well. Oh, God, don't chop my wing off. I'm just going to try and take the corner. We do fend off Ollie Behrman, so we don't lose that one place. However, he is going to try and go on the outside here, maybe. Down towards Cops. No way through for Ollie Behrman. He'll have to sit this one out. But that's a pretty tough start to this race. Very tough start. Yeah, he really wanted to make that 2 wide at Cops, didn't he? He really wanted it. Let's see if we can try and get an exit out of Beckett's, maybe try and get an attack back on Hauger. We'll have to wait a couple more laps until we get DRS. There's already a bit of a gap between the top 3 and the rest of the group, which is not ideal. But that was a really, really poor start from ourselves with such a good sprint race. And it's just falling away a little bit here in this feature race. But we've got time. We have got time. Need to make sure we utilize that time as well. Ooh, a little bit of contact there with Hauger. Got to be careful. Porsche leads the race then. What happened in the sprint race? Finished P3 in the sprint race. Started in 7th place, finished in 3rd. But unfortunately, so far in this one, we've gone backwards. Started P4, currently down in 6th. So, despite a very good start in the sprint race, this one has not quite gone to plan. Giving Max and Lewis flashbacks. Might be more to come yet. We'll see. We'll tell that slipstream and Hauger all the way down. Straight. Their straight line speed looks quite good right now, doesn't it? That's not a bad exit, though. Down towards Cops. We'll tell that slipstream and Hauger all the way down there as well, but still too far back to try and 2 wide at that famous corner. Oh, Hauger went off the track there. Hey, yo! FIA, track limits! Give him a warning. All over the back of him through the first part of Max and Beckett's through. Beckett's been going out. We'll try and slipstream it. We're very close here. Stay in that slipstream. Hauger goes defensive. He tries to get that slipstream of Frederick Vesti as well. Come on, we're going to try and go the inside here, I think. Nice and late on the brakes. Try and hug the apex here as well. Hauger hanging around the outside at the top of the hill. Still holds the inside for the next corner now, though. Tucks in behind us. Good move. And there's one back. There's one. We need one more to get back into P4. We want to catch up to that top 3 ASAP. At the moment, we're not within DRS range of those guys. So we'll have DRS on Vesti, but he won't have DRS on the guys in front. Seeing a Cops this, yeah, nice. It looks like a great place to watch, to be fair. Looks like a great place to watch the race.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hard.
Here we go again. DRS available this time on Frederick Vesti. I think we're a little bit too far back this time, aren't we? Yeah, we're too far back here, so we'll have to hold on a little bit longer. Oh my God, why the fuck are you so slow? Almost a straight off right wing already. And that might kill off any chance down towards Cops. What up, Isaiah? Hauger's getting a little bit close as well. I wish F2 cars had an ERS button. Yeah, there's no hybrid system in F2 cars. Vesti went off the track that time. See, this is why I play career modes on regular track limits. Because they don't get warnings for that. We all would. But they don't get the warnings for it. And we're pretty close this time with DRS available. We're trying to slip up on Frederick Vesti. On the inside we go. This should be a simpler move than what we did on Dennis Hauger. There we go. There's a nice move on the inside. And that puts us back into P4 when we started this race. However, that gap to that top 3 is pretty big already. 2.5 seconds as we enter lap 4. That's a tricky gap, isn't it? That's a very tricky gap. And we'll have no DRS now. Is it the female engineer, Carter? I can't remember her name. I think she's like the first women radio engineer or something like that, isn't she? Race engineer. Got nice exit. I think Vesti will close up. Shouldn't be able to overtake. How come you're on F2 and not F1? It's a brand new career modes. We're starting in F2, working our way up to F1. Tell you what, they're fighting up front, aren't they? Darabala and Porsche are both fighting away for P1, so that slows them down a little bit. Darabala around the outside. They're going to go 2 wide into Cops here. No way, not 3 wide. Oh my lord, I think they just tried to go 3 wide through Cops. Porsche jumps down to 3rd place. Oh, we're almost in the DRS range here as well. So that battle really hurt them. And that brings us straight back into play as well. And we have got DRS as well, look at that. We thought it'd be difficult to catch up to these guys, but that battle right there has slowed them right down. Are they sane? No. There's nothing sane about AI in this game. Her name's Laura Muller, that's right, yeah. Yeah, good to see. I think it'll be a good inspiration for women in motorsports, so nice to see that.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Plus one on pit strike, I think. You think lap 6?
0.2 seconds.
We are originally going to box this lap, so
The car behind is dropping.
what do you think,
back
chap?
about 0.3 laps.
When we want to box? Ruben, thank you for the 21 roses, mate. Appreciate that. When we want to do it, chat. Box next lap. Lap 6, one more. Porsche did get DRS on Victor Martin, but he has lost that 1 second now. Where would it bring us out? Last for sure. The entire grid is still pretty packed together, so that front left is not looking too good, is it? I think no further than lap 6. No further than lap 6. Pit before teammate. And teammate's behind us anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We should get the move on Porsche here, I think. One more lap. Yeah, I think we go one more. I think we go one more. Here we go, Team Porsche around the outside with the DRS assistance. Around the outside we go, Porsche. Into the top 3 we go. And look who's following us. Frederick Vesti tries to take it around the outside as well of Team Porsche. And they go side by side down towards the last few corners. And I think Vesti's got him. Porsche has gone from leading this race down to P5. And that is detrimental to his championship chances. But huge for ours. Garavala, as it stands, will still lead the championship at the moment in that 2nd spot. I think this lap, chat. What do you guys think? Does he have wing damage? He might do. I don't know. He is struggling a lot, isn't he? He's already dropped off a bit from Frederick Vesti. Maybe he does have wing damage. Box this lap. I think I agree. Box, pick confirm. Box.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I think I agree. Pace is good right now. We need to try and catch up to the top 2 as much as we can before they pit. They might pit this lap as well. They might go one more. But this is where the pit stops will start happening from here onwards. Porsche's fallen outside of DRS to Vesti. I think you're right. I think he's got wing damage. I think you're right. No DRS for ourselves, unfortunately. Vesti would just within DRS range for ourselves. All right, here we go. In this lap, ladies and gentlemen, they're about up the inside as well. They're going to hold each other up a bit here. Are they both going to pit? No. Undercut it is then. Undercut it is.
Okay, don't worry about that target.
Let's go.
Let's just focus on this.
Let's go.
And that's a Yumu in the pits. A Yumu is in the
Oh,
pits
what's in the
now.
pits as well. Sorry, Yumi, mate. You're cooked. You're cooked. Porsche's in as well, so I wonder if he'll change his front wing. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Awasa. I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, no, I'm held up. I got held up. Oh, my God, Vesti's literally right on my ass. We could have come out behind Vesti there. That would have been terrible. Porsche's also come out behind Vesti as well, so he didn't change his wing.
After these tyres now, we want to finish the
If he
race.
has got wing damage, he didn't change it. However, Frederick Vesti has got a bit closer to us as well. After that pit stop, we got held a little too long, really, there. These tyres still very cold right now. Indeed, Cuddy, yep. F2 is the prologue finale. Here comes Frederick Vesti looking up the inside. Had a little look, but decided against it. We're just going to get these tyres warmed up ASAP. Oh, man, look at this. These hards are sliding. Ah, yuck. Okay, these tyres need to get warmed up ASAP. Come on. Someone grab a radiator. Put it on top of the tyres real quick. Oh, wow. Sliding through back hits. We might lose a position here. We might lose a position. There we go. The top 10 are now in. The top 10 are in. Here comes Frederick Vesti. I think he's too far back again. Yeah, he is. Does F2 not have time warming blankets? I think they do. But I guess it's set to like a preset temperature, isn't it? Like F1. I think F1's preset temperature is it 50 degrees at the moment? It used to be 80, then it went to 70, and I believe now it's 50. They're trying to like abandon tire blankets completely.
5 seconds.
But it's very dangerous at the moment. Right, out of the pits we go, and we are in second place. Daravala has a pretty strong lead right now, though. 2.4 seconds between ourselves and the MP Motorsports driver. We are in second place, so we did get ahead of Victor Martin, who's come out quite far behind. But 2 seconds to Daravala. That's going to make things tricky. Here comes Frederick Vesti, looking up the inside as we head down towards this looping left-hander. We'll hold the outside line. Vesti gets the inside. The inside becomes ours. And the next corner, we go side by side again with the Great Dane. Oh, we just had no grip on the rears there. He's still on the outside. Down towards Copse we go. I don't want to do it too wide here. I don't want to do it. But I'm going to send it. And we do get that position back on Frederick Vesti. He'll also have DRS us up the straight. Come on. Christian coming with a 10-month resub as well. Thank you much, Christian, for the 10 months. Appreciate that, dude, ladies and gentlemen. Get a switch spin chat. So I'm Christian Intervins fan for the 10 months. What? What are you doing, Frederick? Why not on the inside? I was following the racing line to the outside. He just, for some reason, went to the outside. Not on the inside, man. Thank you much, Christian, for that 10 months, dude. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing good, bud. Why would they not get rid of tire blankets? Why would they get rid of tire blankets? They're not a good thing. They are, but they're extremely energy consumptive. Is that a word? I don't know. They're very high on energy consumption. So, in order to reduce costs on that sort of thing, they want to get rid of them completely. But yeah, it's very sketchy not having tire blankets. Rob, Deadcore, how's it going, mate? Yeah, the car didn't work out too bad at all, did it? The problem is we're not really gaining on Jehan right now. He's just holding that 2.5 second gap at the moment. Oh, fun cake. How fun. Did fall asleep about 2 this morning. I had to get up at 5:30. Oof. 3.5 hours sleep. That's a disgrace. I would need like 2 monsters to get me through the day, I think. It makes sense, but sound stages look better than the icy environment. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I say, it generally is like a good thing in terms of the environment and stuff to get rid of tire blankets, but also in terms of the safety of the drivers and stuff, it's not a good idea either. So I'm guessing teams will probably come up with their own measures to try and help tire warming, but yeah. Favorite energy drink flavor? Probably the Ultra Rosa. I used to be a massive Ultra Fiesta guy, but I think I had so many that I didn't like the taste of it anymore. Well, I do like the taste of it, but now it's just like I'm used to it, you know? It doesn't taste like that kind of favorite taste that you like about it, you know what I mean? But the Ultra Rosa, I've not had too much of it, so it's always like nice, you know? Frederick base trunk on the insides. He keeps trying it, but he doesn't really get on with it, does he? And it's kind of messing me up, because I'm trying to catch Garavala, but Vesti keeps trying to attack me. Like, if you're going to go past me, just do it. Don't half-heart it. You're making it more difficult. Would you rather leave Dana or streaming? That is a stupid question. Very stupid question. What up, Rensing? How's it going, mate? I like Redline, but the old one had 640 milligram of caffeine in it. Redline. I'm not familiar with Redline. Max or Lewis? Right now, Max in their career, Lewis.
Okay, unlucky, mate.
Yeah, I'm struggling to catch up to Jehan right now.
Let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long
Really
way
struggling to catch up with him.
So we're leaving
Oh
up
god,
to
I've gone wide.
by
Oh boy.
12.9 seconds.
They got banned to people who had heart attacks. Yeah, I can't stand surprised. With that much caffeine, yeah. Love to see that, Ren. Glad to see it, man. Right, is Vesti actually going to get past this time, or is he going to hold us up? Yeah, this guy is literally messing up my race. I'm trying to catch the guy in front, but this guy keeps attacking me, but doesn't do it. Like, he kind of just puts his car there, but doesn't really commit to it. And it's making me lose time to Daravala. Like, I don't mind if he wants to overtake, but just get on with it so I don't lose more time, you know? We've got 4 laps to go to try and bring down 2.7 seconds. Need to try and pull away more or something, I don't know. Just hards, Todd, just hards. Losing you loads of time doing that? Yeah, it's completely messing me up. When he's not attacking, we're catching. I mean, look. 2.7 down to 2.4. So when he doesn't attack us, we gain time. When he starts stacking, we lose more time. Darabala opened that gap a little bit in the last couple of corners. Get to the track this time at turn 1. Come on, lap 12 or 15. Really got to work hard here. Vesti's quite close for DRS again, isn't he? 6 tenths. Hopefully it's too far back. I think maybe I need to go defensive to try and shroom him away a little bit. I don't know. But this time he was too far back at least. We did go green the first sector, so we did improve our pace this time around. Which is something. I'm trying, Chilean. I'm trying. Red Bull is very bad. Is it like the drink or the team? Or both. 2 seconds. Gap's coming down. Gap's coming down. The drink? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Red Bull drink. I mean, to be fair, they have got a couple of nice flavors, I will say. The pink one, I think it's like the forest fruits. It's quite nice, I'll be honest. I think the orange one as well. Don't remember the name of the orange one. That orange one was quite good. But yeah, I do prefer Monster, to be honest. Yellow flag, so on track. We've got a slow car. We've got a slow-moving vehicle heading up towards the end of the hangar straight. And that's going to be our first retirement unless it's a puncture.
Pace is strong, but be aware.
Fastest lap.
Need to go the distance.
I've seen it in the shops, Carla, but never tried it. My assumption was just like your generic energy drink, to be honest with you, but... No, I've never had it. The white one, coconut's pretty good. I'm not really a big fan of coconut. I'm not a big coconut guy. Yeah, I catch it, but I think we're too much after Vesti kept attacking. Yeah. The gap's still coming down, 1.8. We've got purple in the first sector without any DRS. That's crazy. Shows how much I'm having to push these tires right now. Next, that'll be the penultimate one. Come on. At the moment, we're on course for a double podium. We want to try and go that one step extra and try and sneak that win away from Darabala. Frederick Vesti still lingering behind, though. I want to try and just keep him at bay. I don't mind him being inside DRS, but we've got to make sure it doesn't attack us. That was a beautiful Maggots and Beckett's. 1.5 seconds, more yellow flags on the track. The other driver didn't retire, by the way. That was just a straight-up puncture, but that seems of it, I think. Whoever that was that's lingering back there. And someone has stopped. It's Clement Novalak in the Trident, who is out of the race. 1.3 seconds between ourselves and Darabala now as we enter the second to last lap here in Silverstone. We go fastest once again. Come on. Oh, that's a little bit deep. Should be okay, though. We need DRS. Ideally, by the end of this lap, if we want to try and attack him. 1.3 is the gap. Clement Novalak's car is still on the side of the road. On the right-hand side of the hangar straight as we head through Brooklands. Rear tire sliding away on me to try and get the car rotated. 1.2. We're just reeling him a little bit and a little bit closer every single sector. Can we find some more cops here? Still around 1.2 right now. It's all going to be down to Maggots and Beckett, and then the final lap. .1. It was a good Maggots and Beckett, but it wasn't enough to be within DRS range. Frederick Vesti still within DRS range. Darabala has not got that DRS from us. So he'll keep that position for this lap for sure. That's a little bit too heavy on the brakes there. Or too light, I should say, if anything. Have we had a safety car in this career yet? Yeah, we had one safety car. We've had like 2 or 3 BSCs, one safety car. Not terrible, but, you know, probably should have still had more.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final lap of this feature race. Can we try and claw some extra top speed with that DRS assistance? We need to be within 1 second of Daravala at the detection point. I'm not too sure where the detection point is down here. We have got it. We have got DRS. Here we go. We'll get that a little bit extra top speed. We'll get that a bit closer as well. But we still need to find a bit more. God, the rears are so sketchy right now. I'll tell you what, the time is actually pretty solid. The rear tires on 18 and 12, they feel sketchy, but it's not saying much to at the moment. Through Copps we go, 7 tenths. The gap between ourselves and the MP Motorsports driver. The 2 championship rivals are going to have a last lap showdown here. As we just crawl a little bit closer through Maggotts and Beckett's. 5.5 tenths the gap. I think it's too far, isn't it? I think it's too far. Purple middle sector towards the... Good points over the entire season. But man, what could have been? What could have been? Oh, do we have a mini F there? Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you guys miss the ending because of that F? No way.
The Indian driver.
No way.
And see the checkered flag first.
It jumped to the finish? No way. You didn't see the finish? We got close, but it wasn't close enough. You didn't miss too much, thankfully. Thankfully. Luke, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dude. And the Twitch Prime as well. Thank you much, Luke, for the Twitch Prime as well, my dude. I appreciate that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, get a spin chat to welcome Luca into Vince fam for the first month of that Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome in, man. Ending was ruined. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I guess my intent did the blip thing again, didn't it? But you didn't miss much, thankfully. You didn't miss much, thankfully. I can show the replay, yeah. I'll show the replay. One more race? We are doing one more race, yep. We are going to do one more race. We're doing Hungary up next. We'll have a bit of practice first, obviously. Then we'll have the qualifying, sprint race, and then the feature race. So still more to come. I guess your message, Laura, yeah? Jay Handsome the Roof Goat. I can tell someone didn't put Arthur to win the race, huh?
What a weekend that has been.
But I tell you what,
join us next time
we did equal Daravala on points this weekend. That's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. We didn't lose anything to Daravala over the weekend, so I guess we can take that. I guess we can take that. So there we go then, ladies and gentlemen. That is your entire point scorers for the weekend. We do outscore Porsche beautifully this weekend. He only picked up 16 points today. We picked up 25, so we outscore him by 9 points over the entire weekend. Daravala also joins to the top there as well. He also gets 25 from that feature race. Enzo Fittipaldi gets 16 points over the weekend alongside Porsche with 16 as well. Behrman and Versti both get 15. Helga gets 11. Novak with 8. Both the Mighty and Duhan on 4. Victor Martin with 3. And Isaac Kajar with 2. That's the overall point scorers for the weekend. And there's your top 10 for the end of that race as well. Daravala did take the win. We did get the fastest lap as well, which gave us that 1 extra point, give us 19 for today. Frederick Vesti in 3rd, Porsche in 4th, Behrman, Helga, Fittipaldi, Duan Hajar, and Victor Martin all finish inside the top 10. Let's have a look at that final lap for those who missed it, because I know we had a little bit of blip on the internet there. But this was the final lap. Where did it start lagging first, chat? I'll play it maybe from, like, out of Copps or something. We'll wait from here on out. End of Hangar, was it? I'll play from here. Chat isn't updating either. Try refreshing a browser or using a different browser. Where are we in the championship? 2nd place. So yeah, we got the DRS sim up towards here. You can see we're closing that gap, but we're just a bit too far back, really. tried to get as close as we could to maybe an attack in the last few corners. But yeah, we're unfortunately just a little bit too far back. And then I made a mistake as well. And that's how I finished, so you didn't miss too much, to be fair. You didn't miss too much. But yeah, P2, definitely good points over the weekend. We started P7 in the sprint race, finished P3. Started P4 in the feature race, finished P2. So, a good day at the office. A very good day at the office indeed. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, shall we, ladies and gentlemen. So, Daravala will keep that 16-point gap then, just like he had at the start of the weekend. However, we do go from 3rd place in the championship to 2nd place now. Tia Pourchaire, who is leading the championship by a good points gap at one point, is now down to P3 in the championship. But we bump up to 2nd place on 159 with 16 between ourselves and the Indian driver. Pourchaire in 3rd then on 151, 30 up on Vesti in 4th place. Dennis Helger in 5th on 92, 1 up on Victor Martin in 6th. Then we've got Jack Duhan, Awasa, Fittipaldi, Novalak, and Kushmaini all in the... just Novalak in the top 10 there, Maini in 11th. There's the rest of the point scorers as well. We've still got 3 drivers to get points today. We've got Roy Nassani, Roman Stanek, and Ralph Bachong all waiting for their first points of the season. As for the Constructors' Championship, it's still pretty close between the top 3 teams right now. MP Motorsports lead it by 267 points to ART's 242, and then ourselves, Dams, in 230 on 233. So 34 points separating that top 3. It's very, very close indeed between those top 3, and hopefully in the next couple of weekends we can try and get a bit closer to Hauga and Daravala. But yeah, all going pretty good for the Drivers' Championship. Hopefully in Hungary we can try and get ourselves some more points. Well, the chance to the title. Oh, so we have 5 weekends left to go. We've got Hungary, Belgium, Zandvoort, Monza, and Abu Dhabi. So, plenty of points still up for grabs. But we are shifting towards that end of the season now. So, is it possible to spend multiple sessions in F2 on the game? What do you mean, sorry? Multiple seasons, sorry. I thought it said sessions. No, I believe it's just one F2 season. I don't think you can do a second season in F2. I think it's just the one. I'm pretty sure it forces you into F1 after that. Even if you do absolutely terribly in F2 in the season, I'm pretty sure you still get a seat. I'm pretty sure you'll get called a pay driver and stuff, but, you know. 100% finale? Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. The thing is, we're doing 2 50% a day, so if we do that, then it'll be a pretty long stream, so. Maybe, maybe. Will you get a drive in F1 next season? I hope so. I hope so indeed. Right, let me just quickly edit my TikTok title real quick. Before I forget to do that, people will be like, why does it say Great Britain in the title and you're in Hungary? There we go. Should be good now. Even doing a Ralph Bachong simulator? Yup. Even if you do a Ralph Bachong simulator, you'll probably still get a seat. I don't know if, like, where you finished, like, if you finish in 1st in championship, I don't know if you get access to all the seats compared to finish, like, 10th or something. I don't know. I don't really know how it all works, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Naro, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. No worries, Cake. Think someone did a video on it, actually. Crashing and DNFing every race, still got a contract. Yeah, exactly. It's, it doesn't really, yeah. It's kind of stupid. But if you only get one season, you know, you're going to be forced into no matter what. What wheel do you use? If you do !mark wheel in the chat, you'll get all my info. Now it's... I could do it all day, every day, because I've got so many examples. I've got so many examples. Right. Where are we? We're in Hungary now. So yeah, the AI is currently set to 107, which for practice might be a little bit tough. What tires we got available this weekend? Softs and mediums this weekend, okay. So we had softs and hard for Silverstone, now we've got softs and mediums for Hungary, which should be a little bit tricky. So for softs, we got qualifying for the softs for the qualifying, mediums for practice, softs for the feature race alongside mediums, and then mediums for the sprint race as well. Okay. Right. Let's kick off with... I might do quali pace and then race strategy. It is on a medium tire, but we'll see how we do.
Laps under our belt.
Your character should get assassinated in the game if you finish below 15th in the championship. That's crazy. That's crazy. Appreciate property. All right. Let's get a little bit of practice under our belt. And then we'll be good for qualifying. So I was doing a little bit of practice earlier. And it did seem like the Hungary AI was quite difficult around here. So probably will be dropping it a few clicks, but we'll see how practice goes. Go drop that to 4 because it's a little bit loud in my ears. Right, let's get his tires warmed up. We'll do one quick quali lap. See how we do on that, and we'll do some race strategy after that, and then we should be okay to go straight into qualifying after that one. So we get another good race here. We already finished last race. We finished P3 in the sprint race and P2 in the feature race. So honestly, qualifying around mid-table, inside the mid-top 10, seems like a really good idea for the entire weekend. Seems like the best way of scoring points. Still no feature win for Arthur. It's kind of weird to think, isn't it? Most of our points have come from us being very, consistent, but yeah, we're still yet to score a feature race win. It's a kind of weird thought, isn't it? And then we've got 2 sprint race wins, right? But nothing in the feature race. If you finish below 15th, you should just load up Euro Truck Simulator and import your character automatically. Yeah, be a great truck driver. Only 1 sprint win? We've got a sprint win in Imola. I feel like we got another win somewhere else. Surely we got another one somewhere else. I also don't remember where if we did, but maybe we didn't. We've definitely picked up a good few podiums this season, that's for sure. That's why we're kind of up there in the championship. We've been very consistent in that sense. I feel like Paul Aron. He didn't get many wins this season, did he? But he was still up there in the championship for a good portion of it. Well, this is quite tight in the Delta, isn't it? Narrowly missed out in Spain, that's what you're thinking? Don't know, maybe. I think both times in Spain it was a drag race to line, wasn't it? So, maybe I am thinking that. I believe in Austria as well, we're pretty close to a win. Oh, it's going to be very close to the Delta. Is it going to stay green? Just about. Yeah, AI is definitely too high. AI is definitely too high. We're going to have to go a good few clicks down for this one. I thought as such, Hungary AI is quite known for being very difficult, so... I appreciate it, Jeff. God, thank you, mate. How much more fuel we got? Oh, only one more lap. Just so we can maybe go a little bit faster this time around. Oops. Too much inside curb. Kushmana goes faster, 27.7. That was nice. Looks like we get a bit of improvement this lap. Tires were a bit warmer this time as well, which definitely helps. We'll ignore that wide. 28.1, that goes a little bit faster. We got a purple set to 3 there. Somehow. Okay, yeah. Gonna have to go a little bit low on the AI today, but should be okay. P2 in the sprint race of the feature in Spain, that was when both finished within a 10th. Yeah, I remember that. I just thought we had a second sprint race win, but Yeah, maybe I'm lying to myself. We're definitely going to Imola. We had a really good race at Imola for that. But yeah, maybe that was the only win we got. It doesn't really help when you can't track your results. You can't see like your past results in F2 or anything, so you can't like refresh your memory. Maybe we need to make like a quick Excel database to to see everything. All right, let's head back to the garage. Only got half a lap of fuel left, so how high's the AI? Right now we're at 107. We probably will go to like 103 maybe for this one. Hungary AI have always been very good in this game, so I can't say I'm too surprised. How's tire wear as well? Wow, we did 2 push laps and the front left's at 11%. Yikes. Yikers. Soft medium allocation today. It's going to be very difficult. Very difficult. Who's your favorite F1 creator and driver? Myself or myself? I'll say GB because he's my teammate. Gotta bet the teammates, right? Okay, let's get a new program going then. Is feature race prediction paying out? Oh, goddammit. Mod slacking, SMH. We win the British GP. It was no. We had 6 people saying no with 12k and 10 people saying yes with 20k. GG's those who said no. You get yourself the point today. One day we'll get that feature race win. One day. I ain't got long to it, to be fair. We've only got the rest of today. We've got Wednesday and Thursday, and that's it. That'll be the opening season done, basically. What's up with that low-quality Formula 2 logo there as well? Right. You got 2k points from that. How much you put on? So, yeah, P6 right now. Down to P7 now, so yeah. Not great, is it? Not great. They are very fast in that first sector. What? Vesi's on a 30.7 in the first sector. We need a 31.4. Huh? Final sector's fine. Even middle sector's okay, to be fair. It's that first sector. Jeez. 750 or no? Fairs. That's a good output, that. Very good output. Right, let's do race strategy then.
Okay, engines fired up.
Crack that one out, and that'll be us done for practice, I think. Practice doesn't take too long in F2. 50,000 points going to 6 people. Damn, GG. GG. Okay. 32 minutes to go in the session. We'll get this race program done, and then we can get ready for qualifying, I think. You made my evening 100 times better every stream. I appreciate that, Alfonso. I hope to continue doing that for you. Okay. Let's get these tires warmed up. We'll do a few race laps. We're still P8 at the moment. Oh, no, we're down to P9 now. I think Daravala went faster. Yeah, I don't know how they're going like 7/10 quicker in Sector 1. Very weird. I'd be surprised if we do a fast lap on the older tyre now as well. P12 now, yeah. We probably will drop down towards the bottom 5, probably. Unless we can, you know, pick up a good lap here, which I doubt, but we'll see. Right, here we go. 5 laps of race program here, so try and get a nice laps down. I'm going to get a 30.3. Should be doable. Front tire's still a bit cold. We're just sliding forward there. Yeah, we'll definitely be that target. That should be straightforward. Honestly, I think Hungary's quite underrated in this game, I'll be honest. I think Hungary's very underrated. It sucks the tyre wear and the AI here are quite bad, but... And the track is quite fun to drive. Some of the curves make it a little bit tricky as well, but... I don't mind the flow of it. It's a shame that races here aren't very good in real life, but... 28.7 that time around, so yeah, we're well up on that target. Hello. Drift simulator? That's actually a really clean drift as well. The inside curve can unsettle the car quite a lot. So be very careful not to get track limits. I would really like to push you out. Good job, though. This is Formula 2, not Formula Drift. Yeah, you spoke to me about it. You didn't speak to Leclerc about it. He don't know that. He knows no better. Come on, let's keep pushing. 1.3 up right now, which is good. This might just sneak into 28, so let's see. Yeah, just about 28.9. Very similar to that previous lap. That was a better turn one. Didn't drift that one. Well, they're saying that, start drifting turn 2. Or turn 3, which one that is. I think it's turn 2. I don't know if that little right-hand kink counts as a corner or not, but... Nice. That felt pretty good. Yeah, race pace looks okay, actually. Just that quali pace looks a little bit sketchy. And that'll be lap 3 done. This looks like our best race lap so far as well, which is good. Trying to get a nice exit onto the straight. And that'll be a 28.5. Nice. Very nice race lap. Couple more of those, be very happy. If other doesn't try to race following Jetta, I'll point to Max. Don't assassinate him. I feel like you have a strange obsession with assassinations. What is this, Alfonso? You seem like you're fueled with hate for it. You're going to need a lot more people than that for the boss. We've had so many people into that boss before. 2 of you ain't going to beat that boss. Whoever that Carlin is behind us is very quick right now. Is that Carlin? I'm not too sure actually what it is. Oh, under 2. But 3 will. Made that 4. Yeah, I don't think so. There's probably like a 0.003% chance you win that. Sorry, Jack. I don't want to hold you up, buddy, but I'm currently on my own program right now, too. I apologize. I'm the worst. I know. 28-7 that time. I really want to see why they're so quick in that first sector. Well, that mistake at turn 1 there is not going to help us. You gonna get past me, or you gonna linger? Or trying to switch back me? We got racing going on in practice right now. What is this? What is this? Yeah, this AI is very quicker, aren't they? So we're going to nerf it down a good few clicks. Tangent's in a good place, at least. I like where the tires are. Bit of a look on that front left. He's boxing now anyway. So he started attacking him when he's boxing anyway. Okay. GG. GG. Have a let me go. Lost out a little bit of time that time, unfortunately, because of the random battle there. Okay. That is the race program done then. And the lap times weren't too bad in that program, to be fair. But yeah, our overall pace is definitely much slower than the AI, so I think we're going to have to adjust that a bit today. We'll go back into the garage and have a look. See what they're... see what the time's saying right now. It doesn't look too pretty. So probably have a bit more work to do, really. What's the tyres on right now as well? Front left's on 33, I saw there. Oof. So we did 8 laps on this medium tyre. And the left side's on 34%. This is going to be a tricky, tricky race with the tyre wear, isn't it? Very tricky. Right side's on 17 and 20, so the right side's fine. Even the rear left's okay as well, but... yeah, that front left's definitely be a big problem today. A big, big problem. That's kind of the issue of only having one tyre available for practice as well. It just kind of means that you don't get to do a lot of practice because the tyres just wear down so much. You get your first couple laps down, you don't really improve the time after that. Alright, into the pits we go. Right, let's have a look at these times. Let's have a look at these times. We're probably about nearly a second down, I'd say, on whoever's P1. We're not last, to be fair, but we're very far off first. Okay. Let's see where we are. Let's see where we are. What I do know is we're in P21, which is definitely not good. Come on. Take your time, fellas. We're in no rush, are we? Never are. Banger in the background, by the way, it is. I Got You by Jax Jones. It's a banger. It says the average time was 25%. Don't feel like it. Yeah, we're an entire second off from Porsche then. So Porsche had most of the drivers up there doing 27.1s, 27.2s, 27.3s. And then we're all the way down here on a 28.1. So, yeah, we need to drop this AI quite a bit, don't we? Jesus. All of it's in the first sector. Like, if you look at our first our sector times compared to Porsche, he did a 30.7 in the first sector. We did a 31.4. So just off that alone, we're 7/10 slower in the first sector. In the middle sector, he did a 31.4. We did a 31.6, so maybe a little bit slower in the middle as well. But the final sector, we did 25.0. He did a 24.9. So final sector's fine at least. But that first sector is crazy different. Is there anyone on track right now? I want to see what they're doing for the first sector. Let's see what Jack Duan does. See the 30.8 that time around. Even on worn tyres, that's much faster than us. I want to see how the AI do it. Okay, it's boxing. Great. Never mind. I want to see how the AI is doing it. There's no one really at Sector 1 right now. I don't know if Roman Starnik will be very fast in that first sector, I guess we can see. Where are they breaking at turn 1? About the same spot as me. Turn 1 looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Oh, they break much later there. I can't break that late. (31-1). I mean, it still wasn't a great first sector for him, but it's still much faster than us. But they're really quick in that turn 3, turn 2, whatever it is. Anyone else, maybe? Red Benavides? When's the next iRacing stream? Probably closer to the next endurance event. What was that time? 30.9 again from Benavides. Yeah, it's that left-hander. They're getting a lot of time there, I think. They're able to go a lot later to the brakes and hug that apex a lot tighter than I can. Okay, fair enough. We're definitely going to lower the AI, though, because obviously that time is ridiculous, isn't it, really? So, okay. 18 minutes left to go to the session. I think it's going to rain soon, actually, as well. Yeah, precipitation's rising, so... Not too long till we get a bit of rain, so we'll finish up anyway. But yeah, I think the next iRacing we're planning is probably Sebring, which is in March sometime, so... Once we get a bit closer to that, we'll do a bit more iRacing, I'd say. Right, 5 minutes to go. Is it raining yet, or is it still dry? Oh, no, it's still dry, actually. Fair enough. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is practice over and done with for Hungary. Theo Porsche does finish up on top. Jack Doohan in second. Even Roy Nassani's up there. When Roy Nassani's in P3, that says a lot, doesn't it? That says a lot. Vesti at P4 right now, too. Cordial in 5th. Novak, Martin, Awasa, Crawford, and Daravala all in that top 10 right now. But, yeah, we are quite far off the pace at the moment. So I think we're going to have to lower that AI a good bit. We're at 107 right now. I think maybe even like 103. Something like that. Maybe 102. Difficult to really say, but yeah, the AI are very quick round here. So we're definitely going to drop the AI a good bit, that's for sure. I did grind out my Formula license badly. I think I did like 1 or 2. I did a few races in Formula. My I rank stayed about the same when I did it. But it was at Austria at the time, and my SR plummeted. Doesn't look like rain to me. No, it wasn't rain. Definitely wasn't raining. Yeah, some of the driving standards in iRacing is pretty terrible. So if you're trying to get your SR up, sometimes you need to sacrifice iRating for it. Because some people will drive very questionably, to say the least. I was there for that stream? Yeah. Yeah, some of the driving standards is pretty wild. Right, so the AI right now is at 107. I'm thinking like 102, chat. I'm thinking around 102, because we're an entire second off Porsche, which is crazy. So I think 102, hopefully, should put us in the mix a bit more. I hope so anyway. Otherwise, we're in big, big trouble. But yeah, we'll see. Brad, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. When is F125 coming out? Probably around mid-May, is my expectation. Mid-May, late May. There's been a bit of a trend in recent years where they've been kind of pushing the release a bit earlier. It used to be like, you know, a few years ago, it used to be late June. Then it was mid-June. Then it was early June. Last year, it was... For this year, sorry, it was late May. So I'm predicting around mid-May is when we'll get the release. It's funny when they mess up and blame you for their mistakes. Of course. Of course. That's why I'm not going to quite run the back with no instance, hopefully. It genuinely is the best way of doing it, Carter. Like, if you're trying to get your license up, just sacrifice the iRating. Focus on the iRating later on. Just get the SR up early on, that's all. Honestly, you'll probably still gain a lot of positions anyway from people binning it. So, you won't need to stress too much. You won't need to stress. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. So, quality time here in Hungary. We only get one shot at this, and I have no idea if this AI is about where it should be. So this is going to be quite scary for qualifying. But it is going to be dry for qualifying, so we dry the entire weekend from here on out as well. The sprint race and the feature race both going to be dry. But all eyes on this qualifying for now. Hopefully, we can try and get a good lap time down here and try and be up in that top 6, top 8, that sort of area. If we're in the top 8, I think we'll be happy for the sprint race and feature race. Obviously, overtaking around this track is a little bit more complex, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. What up, Angel? Anybody by chance want to buy a GTX 1070? I think they're a little bit outdated now, I'm not going to lie. Not many people are buying 1070s anymore. What's even their value? They probably don't have much value anymore, do they? Right. Let's get the car started then. So obviously we are on quite high wings, which is what we expect. Brake pressure at 99. Yeah, that's probably okay, to be fair. It's actually not bad to have that one extra little bit of brake pressure off. Right, soft tires are the ones we get for qualifying then, as I said earlier. In the feature race, we'll get mediums, and in the sprint race, we'll get mediums. In the feature race, we'll get softs and mediums for the strategy choice. So, all right, let's see. So it is going to be fully dry. Hopefully, we can try and get a good lap down here to replicate that as well. Here we go. One shockwave, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully, that AI will be in a good spot now, but we'll see. Yeah, I can't get anywhere close to that apex with that late braking that they can. Big difference, isn't it? Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Where's it going to be? Oh, my God. We just dropped to P10. What the fuck? We were sitting P3 for a second, then just dropped to P10. Oh, my God. I think that straight line speed here has been quite good, isn't it? Damn it, man. Ah, that's frustrating. I mean,
It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow.
We start P1 the sprint race.
Underway.
Right? We start P1 the sprint race. That's something. Oh, man, that was tough. We literally lost it all down to the line. Out of the final corner, we were sitting P3. And then down to the checkered flag, it was literally... We just dropped from P3 to P10 very quickly. And you can see why. I mean, look how tight it is here. Holy shit. Victor Martin did a 26.900 in P4. Vachon did a 919 in P8. That's mental. Between 4th and 7th, they're separated by 8 thousandths. Jack Dillon and Kush Money did the exact same time there as well. Wow. Well, you can definitely see why we lost out a good few positions there from that straight line speed, because, man, that was super, super tight. So I'm guessing we got the AI pretty bang on then, right? I guess we got the AI pretty spot on. Oh, man. I'm tempted to restart it and try again, but I think we'll accept the P10. It does mean we start P1 the sprint race, but we'll have to try and get some moves done in the feature race, aren't we? But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jayan Deruvala starts in P1 then. He's on pole position for the feature race. We'll start in last, in 10th, sorry, for the sprint race. Behrman in second place. Great qualifying session for him, finally. Dennis Harger in third. Martin in fourth. Maloney in fifth. Duan Miney for sure. Porsche and ourselves all in that top 10. So it'll be ourselves and Porsche starting on the front row for the sprint race. That should be very, very interesting. Awasa in P14 as well. So he needs to try and find a bit of improvement in the races to get some good points. But, yeah, that'll be a difficult feature race for sure, starting P10. But hopefully, we can pick up a good few points this sprint race. What setup are you using? Setup is in, like, the setup for the car or my wheel setup, you mean? So they have to win their game on Wednesday, or they're out of the UCL? Yeah, I did see that. They were 2-0 up against Paris, weren't they? And lost, was it 4-2, was it? Wheel and pedals. If you do enter mark wheel in the chat, D-Zinc, command wheel, that will give you all the info that I, for all my stuff. Championship contender on pole? Yeah, it's not good, is it? But he does start P10 for the sprint race, so yeah, hopefully we can try and get maximum points in this sprint race and then maybe do a bit of damage limitation in the feature race, maybe. Obviously, in the feature race, much more points are available, but yeah, we'll have to try and make some moves in the feature race, won't we? Definitely have to make some moves. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. Sprint race time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. 14 laps is what we got for this sprint race. We will be using the medium tyre from start to finish for this sprint race. In the feature race, it'll be a soft bit tyre and a medium tyre available for us. So, yeah, got to make sure we get our strategy right for the feature race. Maybe try and undercut, get a few positions out of it, because points are going to be vital in that feature race. But starting on P1 in the sprint race is definitely not a bad place to start. So hopefully we can do just that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the sprint race here in Hungary.
So today, the sprint race, no pit stops, just full-on pace. It's all about speed, daring, and sheer driving skill. What, I wonder, is in store for us today? The Hungaroring is located 12 miles northeast of the capital, Budapest. It's 2.7 miles long, featuring 14 corners, and it's got a reputation for making overtaking difficult. Nevertheless, there's a history of some truly exceptional races here. Let's hope our Formula 2 drivers can serve up some more of that today.
It's Formula 2, it is the sprint race. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me. Now Alex, there's no mandatory stop in the rules, but this is Formula 2. Anything could happen.
Try to leave
No one's
reverse
going to pit in
the
a sprint
pit lane
race.
If you possibly can.
Alex.
You do not want to be going
Hold on, Dana.
backwards from the front row of the grid. This is the moment where some drivers are able to snatch points they won't be able to later on.
That might be us.
Okay,
Snatching points when we can't later on.
It's a lot of downforce, and as such, we're
All
not
right.
going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more
Absolutely not,
powerful.
Lemon.
So try to make the most of it.
Not
in
around
race
the track
quality.
where it's impossible to overtake. Okay, so medium tyres it is, then, ladies and gentlemen, for this one here in Hungary. Obviously, 14-lap sprint race as well. We're definitely not going to pit. It's going to be much slower to go for the pit stop, so all I hear is excuses. Valid excuses, I would say. Valid excuses. So yeah, medium tyres will be what we run, I think. Obviously, we can't adjust the fuel for F2. That's all preset and fixed, so the fuel management will be down to ourselves. But to be fair, fuel saving in F2 is very, very easy. It seems like it's very, very simple to look after the fuel in F2, so I'm not too concerned about that. But yeah, 14 laps on the medium tyres. Guess we'll run with that. Right. Ooh. Do we go for the win the sprint race as well, chat? Do we go for the win the sprint race as well? Obviously, the top 10 are completely reverse from qualifying, so the Ruvler, who is leading the championship right now, does go down to P10, and hopefully can stay outside the P10 as well. If he doesn't score points today, that'd be really good for us. Overtaking around a track like this is pretty difficult. Can you come and reset out my PC? No, I'm good. I hate setting PCs up in itself. I'll pass. I'll let the person who's sick do it. And then we go for the win, don't we, chat? Just like in the feature race in Silverstone. Starting P1 here. I mean, we've got to go for that win, haven't we? We've got to go for that win. Sprint race time? It is. It is. Our title rivals here, Porsche starts second. Deruvla starts P10 as well. We're ahead of Porsche. Deruvla's ahead of us in the championship at the moment as well. And then, I think Frederick Vesti's in fourth, isn't he? Where is Vesti? 16th. Wow, we had a terrible qualifying session. So he's probably not going to score many points this weekend, if any. All right. Let's do that, mods. Let's do that. Will we score a win here in this sprint race? What's the grid position for the main race? P10. Qualifying was tricky. The AI are pretty quick here. So we start P10, unfortunately, for the main race. Which means we need to maximize our points really here. We need to win this race to get the most points available. Sullivan, thank you for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, just do it, Luke. Just do it. I know you guys are probably playing Pro Club something right now, but... All right, let's do this. So, We do start P1 for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Tighter rival Teo Porsche starts in second place, and our other tighter rival, the man leading the championship, Jay Deruvala, starts in at P10. So, yeah, we're in a good spot for the sprint race, but obviously in the feature race, later on, it does make things a bit more complicated because Deruvala will start in P1, we'll start in P10, so we have to get our strategy spot on, try and make some moves in that feature race, and hopefully finish in a good spot. But, yeah, we'll be doing medium tires the entire time as well, from lap 1 to lap 14. It'll be mediums to the end. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on with this sprint race here in Hungary. Oh, I think this is the first time we started in P1, actually. I think it's the first time we started in P1. From what I remember.
Okay,
How come
so
F2 doesn't do a
system
sprint
checks
qualifying
the
like
wheels to
F1?
stay in form
I
and
guess
start
because
bringing the
there's
car up to temperature,
too much going on in the
please. Get
weekend.
some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and
Not enough
warm
time,
by
I'm
the end of this
guessing.
lap.
I kind of like the whole reverse top 10 thing. Makes it very interesting. Gabriel, thank you for following Twitch from me. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction is up right now on the Twitch. Will we win the sprint race here in Hungary? We do start on pole position for this one. Our first time ever starting in P1, I'm pretty sure, in this career. So hopefully we can convert that to a race win as well. We've only picked up one win so far in this career, and it wasn't a sprint race in Imola. So hopefully we can try and do that one more time today. If you're on TikTok and you want to gamble as well, head over to the Twitch. You can gamble some channel points. They should do what F1 Academy does, and the sprint race should be based on their second best times. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. I didn't realize F1 Academy did that. That's pretty cool. I don't mind the idea. These guys are very slow on the formation lap, aren't they? When you say gamble, it makes it sound worse than it is. I mean, it is. It is. It technically is a gamble. But it's safe gambling because it's not real money. It's all fake. Unless you consider channel points to be real. Maybe that's our new cryptocurrency.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get
Channel points
GALORE
on Twitch,
as
the new
race
crypto.
starts.
All right, rest of the grid lining up then.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the
It's
grid
not a
is
gamble, you know the
Be
outcome.
ready with the clutch.
I like your confidence, Jacob. I like your confidence. Hey, I don't advocate for stake though, JB. So don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. What would happen if you start on softs? I would die after 5 laps probably. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Hungary. And the sprint race is underway here in Budapest. It's not a bad launch at all. That's a solid launch, actually. Down towards turn 1. Teo Porsche is off the line terribly. Kushmini looking around the outside. Down towards turn 1 as we get a bit late on the brakes. A bit of a lock-up as well. Are we going to concede the lead? Yes, we are. And there goes Vashora Kushmini up the inside. We were so busy looking in our rearview mirror to make sure we could hold the lead that we actually end up losing the lead. As Teo Porsche look around the outside. And turn 1 there as well. Richard Vashore covering off the inside as well. We're trying to hook around the outside, but the Dutchman will hold on to that one for the time being. Oh, we messed up that turn 1 big time, dude. We had a great run down towards turn 1, but we're so late on the brakes. Ah, that was so sloppy. Okay, these guys are slow through here. What the hell? I better not give me wing damage. That was such a sloppy turn 1 to get us going. But it's doing a Lando. Nah, Lando loses it by turn 1. We lost it at turn 1. Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. Vashore's losing a lot of time here to Kushmini. Did he make a bit of damage, maybe? In that opening couple of corners. Hey, it's already 2 seconds off from Kushmini. What is this? Oh my god, look how slow he is through the final corner. He must have damage, right? He must have damage. So we've got to go for the move, haven't we? Vashore covers the insides. Yeah, he's got no front left end plate. His front left end plate's off. I thought he might have a bit of damage because the way he was going through some of those corners was very slow. Around the outside we go at turn 1 and Richard Vashore back in the second place. 2.7 seconds. the gap to Kushmini. That's going to be hard to bring down, isn't it? That's going to be a very difficult gap to bring down. But let's work it. You never know. Richard Shaw's going to hold off Porsche here as well, which is good for us. So DRS will become available for the next lap. Losing out to Richard Shaw early on was tough then, wasn't it? I guess he got involved with some of the argy-bargies at turn 1 with someone else. 3.2 to Kushmini. He's flying. What did bro have for breakfast? For sure, still holding off Porsche as well, which is good. Do that for as long as he can, please. And the final corner we go. 3 seconds the gap. He does a 28.8. What do we do? 29.4. Wow, we're quite far off. A bowl of AI-powered cereal, yeah. I think I need some of it.
Just focus on the driving.
Vince becomes AI. You heard it here first. Dat AI Vince. Porsche gets past for sure as well. So, Teo Porsche goes into 3rd place. Keep an eye on that gap between us and Porsche as well. He might catch us. 2.5 is the gap at the moment. He may well catch us. But hopefully his tire's warming up, getting into their rhythm. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll see. That AI Vince. Rolls off the tongue. 3 seconds. We've brought that gap down a little bit so far this lap, haven't we? 2.9. Hello. Maybe the tyres starting to find their pace a little bit now. We've only got 14 laps to try and do this. We're going to enter lap 4 next time around, so we need to maximize every single corner right now. We've got purple in the middle sector. This could be a good lap. Try and power out the final corner. Down towards the opening turn, and we do go fast. It's 28.5. Hello. Hello. That cockpit was redeemed late, by the way. That cockpit was redeemed late. So that'll be applied for next lap. Done your 5 pages of homework. Well done. Proud of you. Make sure to do your homework, kids. I didn't. And look where I am now. I'm playing F1 games for fun. Unless that's what you want to do. I mean, F2 don't do Hungary. Not anymore, but they used to. It was on the 2023 calendar. For a living, not for fun. I don't do this for a living. Might do in the future, we'll see, but at the moment, it's not for a living. Mighty is flying. He really is, isn't it? We did catch him quite nicely in that previous lap. We gained about 3 or 4 tenths, but not gained too much this year. F2 do Hungary this year, do they? Oh, I don't watch a lot of F2, so I'm not familiar with it, but it was definitely on the 2023 calendar. What kind of engineering do you do? So my job title is systems engineering. I kind of do like a mix of electronic and mechanical with it. 29.1 that time. That wasn't a great lap. I think the lap time, or the gap to mine stayed about the same on that one. Not JT. How's life? It's lifing. Life is lifing. Got yellow flags at turn 1. Have we got a spinner? Yeah, I think someone had a spin. There's a massive gap that's opened up between Maloney and someone else. Clement Novalak's actually pulled up out of turn 1. So there's a huge gap actually between oh sorry, it's Duhan actually and Maloney. Apologies. I don't think I ever did homework one time. I did it. I was a bit last minute with my homework. I did do it, but I was very last minute with it. I maximized my time with it. Which is why, like, if I ever went to university, I would be terrible at any sort of coursework and stuff that you get given. Because I'd leave it to the last minute, and it's honestly such a bad habit of mine. I'm a very last minute person with that sort of thing. .8 still to mine, but not really gaining much. Oh yeah, last lap should have been a cockpit, shouldn't it? I'll do it this lap for you.
Okay, nice work.
I'll do it this lap.
Really good job with that target, mate.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, I mean, I guess, like, for most people, their uni degree is going to be part of their job, isn't it? So, Novak's car is still here. I hate having work when I went home, yeah. I mean, like, it's obvious what the idea of homework is. It's just, when you're in school, you know, you do 7 hours of work, 8 hours of work, whatever, how many hours you are at school. You know, you're there for that long. You just want to go home and relax, right? Not do more. That was my mentality anyway. I just want to chill out for the evening before I go back to school again the next day. Why that? Didn't realize you need an education selfie pics. Sounds like someone's interested, I'm not gonna lie. Homework is useless. I agree and I disagree at the same time. Like, when I look back on it now, I was like, yeah, I probably could have learned a few more things out of it, to be fair. It may have helped out a bit more in my studies and whatnot, but it was also like, you know, as I say, you've come off the back of a 7-8 hour day at school and you just want to chill out for the night, you know? You don't want to do more work or anything like that, but yeah, it's a part of life. Lost a bit of time to cushion money that lap. It was just because of cockpit lap, Todd, yeah. Just because of cockpit lap.
44 months finally.
Hopefully we'll get some more time this time. Cap's coming with the 44 months as well. Thank you much, Caps, for the 44, buddy. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, going to salute chat to welcome the Caps into the Vids fan for the 44. Unfortunate number, but I'll let you off. Appreciate it. Halfway through this race now. 3.2 is the gap to Miney. 2 seconds. The gap to Porsche. He closed up a little bit as well. We're just trying to expand that gap if we can. And decrease that gap to Money for the lead. Still founder? Yep, I couldn't remove your Caps. I had to cycle through quite a few of my founders. 44 is the best number, best driver on the grids. It'll also be his points tally this season as well. Oh! 2.9 to mine. We gained a bit that lap. 2.90. I think that's about 3 tenths we found there.
Leading our teammate by 16.3 seconds.
Mad cause true. Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. 2.4 to Porsche as well, so still finding that time on him, which is good. We've got some good little bit of pace right now. Lap 8 of 14. Need to claw some more time if we want to try and get past Kushmani for the lead. And it's really important we maximize the sprint race result, because I feel like the feed race result isn't going to be quite as good starting that bit further back. So need to get a good result here, really. .7, 2.8. Come on. Just need these tires to stay with me. That front lift's already at 27%. It's crazy. Almost 3 tenths per lap gaining on Miney. That's not too bad, is it? Is it going to be enough, though? It's going to be tight, isn't it? It's going to be very tight. 2.5 to Porsche right now as well, so our pace is good. We might just need to try and find a bit more, though. We might need to find a little bit more. 29.3 that time around. Driver in front.
Okay, Miney, just ahead. Push, push. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:29.6. We're gaining by around
29.6.
0.2 per lap.
Oh, we didn't get much that last lap, actually. Oh. Nice, my internet effed. Fantastic, wonderful, brilliant. Lovely. Exceptional. Fantastic. Way back. Hello, are we back? Hi, chat. I think we're back. You managed to refresh your stream if you got some lag there. Unfortunately, my internet took a dookie again. I can't wait to be changed provider. This shit's ridiculous. Yeah, if you've got any lag, just give your stream a quick refresh. Should catch you back up.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
2.6 cushion money. I think that gap stayed the same from previous lap. Which is a little bit frustrating. 5 laps to go. Need to try and find a bit more time out of this. Otherwise, we are going to concede that win. We have got the fastest lap so far as well, so we will equal the same amount of points as well. Which is something, but...
Okay, Arthur, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got...
I swear I get the objective every single time.
Push, push, and use it all up.
Every time I swear I get the objective. Every ISP I've ever had is kind of bad, to be fair. I mean, I shouldn't get these problems, though. You didn't get any lag, which is weird. Nah, you would have. Unless you're already delayed. If your stream is already delayed, then you might not have got it, but... we had another F on the stream, Dana, but that was it. I don't know what's going on, but my, like, randomly, my internet would just blip for a second, and it would just go to 0, and then come back. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I got him an F1 shirt from Vegas and didn't realize it was Lewis until I was home. Yep. Well, it wasn't until I showed you either. You didn't even know it was Lewis until I told you it was. It's still in my cupboard, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere in there, hiding away. Not seen light in a while. I hate internet problems? Yeah, you know all about it. You do have a Lewis shirt? Technically, yes. It's not... I mean, I guess it is a Lewis shirt in a way, but it isn't supposed to be, like, an actual... I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. It's a Vegas shirt. Like, it was a Vegas designed shirt, and it had Lewis on it, so... I don't know. You can see it either way. .2. That's a good first sector, to be fair. Getting a bit of time. That gap to Porsche stayed about the same as well. So Miney's pace dropping off a little bit here. How's tyre wear? Tyre wear, 37% down front left. We're going to be feeling that quite a bit now. Especially when it does it the last lap, final corner battle. Yep. Yeah. I did try and contact my ISP to see if they can look into it. I've not heard back yet, though, so... we'll wait and see.
Okay,
It's an F1 Vegas shirt, and it's so nice. It was $100 US. He refuses to wear it. I mean... why? With all due respect, why would I? Why would I? I appreciate the thought. The thought was what counts. What up, JT? Fine inside of my setup, it went kind of crazy. What did you get? What was that last lap we did? 29.5. I think that was a few tenths faster than mine. It's so nice. I'll go grab out of the cupboard this after the stream and show the people and they can share their thoughts. Can we have a sub goal or something and you'll wear it? No. Definitely not. I feel like it's not a shirt that you wear. I feel like it's a shirt that you just kind of like have around, like framed or something like that maybe. After the race, I mean, sorry. After the race. There we go, penultimate lap of the race. 1.9 seconds, the gap to Miney. 29.9, that wasn't a great lap, that one. Gap to Porsche stayed the same, but Kush Miney is losing a bit of time for us. Is it going to be a bit too late for us to try and attack? On Kush Miney, we'll see. We're so desperate for a striker, man. Dude, I'm going to cry if I don't get a striker this window. I'm going to cry. I genuinely think we could bring in, like, any decent Premier League striker, and they would still convert some of the chances that Havertz gets. Like, genuinely, if we had Liam Delap from Ipswich, genuinely think a lot of the chances Havertz gets, he'd score. Praying for Isak. That definitely won't happen this window. Well, whatever happens, we're definitely not going to get Isak this window. I don't know if we ever will. I mean, it's I think it's one of those dream sightings, but let's be honest, I don't think it's going to happen. Newcastle are going to want, like, what? 180 million probably, something like that. It'll be a record for sure. My personal preference is Gyökeres, in my opinion, but... I'm trying, Data, I'm trying. 1.7 seconds. 1.5. We're getting a good bit of time this lap. But I think it's going to be too little too late, isn't it? 29.5 across the line. We had a good lap that time around. But on the final lap of this sprint race, the gap is 1.5. We will not get any DRS for the rest of this race. I saw rumors of Evan Focus online for 6 months. Ooh, I don't know about that one. He's not played a lot, is he? So he was good when he first broke through for Brighton, but then kind of just got a couple injuries and didn't play much, did he? I did not, Alfonso, no. I did not. But there's not a lot of money in the women's football, so it's not really a big surprise.
You are not going to get our striker from Sweden unless you give use over 300 million Vonslag ticker 2 ultra Gamel 9 Jonas Gamel 9 Jonas Gamel 9 Murphy Gamel 9
what about
Gamel 9 Shearer Gamel 9 Shearer 6 sausage roll 6 sausage roll.
2 million Kai Havertz and a pack of Cheetos. What about that? I'll tell you what, we're really close to the Kush money this lap, didn't we? God damn. We'll fly on this final lap. I'll tell you what, maybe another lap we could have had an attack here. Oh, that was a bit of oversteer there. But there it is. Lap 14 of 14. Kush Miney is going to hold on to take the win this sprint race. We can't convert pole position to win here in Hungary. Kush Miney takes the win and will finish in second place. Ah, man. GG, chat. It's decent points, but it wasn't the win we were looking for. When you start on pole position at a track like this, you've got to hold on for the win. And that turn one kind of epitomized the entire race. GG, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. And now we have to start P10 for the feature race as well. That makes things very, very tricky.
Feisty young drivers reverse the grid and
nice, JT. Very nice. Enjoy, man.
There's always going to be a bit of chaos, JT, but they dealt with it really well.
Is the R5 good to start with? Definitely. Show us the shirt now. Yeah, while we do the celebrations real quick, let me see if I can find the shirt. It's somewhere in my wardrobe.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's race, and there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Campos on the top step.
So this is the shirt Dana got me from Vegas. Hold on, let me go into it. This is the shirt Dana got me from Vegas. It's honestly, it is actually a pretty cool shirt. But yeah. How much you want for it? How much you want for it? It genuinely is a pretty cool shirt. And I like the whole, like, you know, the fact it's Vegas and stuff. That makes it all the better, but... What the fuck, I want it? Dana got it for $100 in America from Las Vegas. It even has, like, the, Las Vegas tag on it there as well. I don't know if you can see that too on the camera, but... Yeah, it even has the F1, Vegas logo. How is that a Lewis shirt? How is it not? His entire car is on the shirt. What do you mean, how is that a Lewis shirt? His entire car is right there. What do you mean? There we go. I'll give you some Watsits for it. Had to tell my brother homework. How'd it go? We finished P2 in the sprint race. Finished P2. All right, I mean, 9 points in the sprint race. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. So, Kushmani does take the win here in the sprint race then. At least it's him and not Darabala. I'd much rather that. But Darabala did actually pick up a few points today, which is a little bit disappointing. It is a little bit disappointing. But Kushmani does take the win here in the sprint race in Budapest. We take P2, picking up 9 points. We've got that fastest lap as well, which helps out quite nicely. Tio Porsche finishes in 3rd, Jack Doohan in 4th, Maloney in 5th, Victor Martin in 6th. Ruben went from P10 to P7, so yeah, a couple of very important points for him there. And Brad Benavides picks up that final point as well. Berman and Dennis Hauger in that top 10. You can see the rest of the finishers there as well. Frederick Vesti, P21. He DNF'd, so... Is an Odyssey G5 good for sim racing? That one's a question for Google, I'm afraid. Yeah, you missed the sprint race, but that was it, Andrew. You still got time for the feature race. But yeah, decent points so far this weekend. Not too bad at all. Darabala has got 5 points less than us right now. So, in terms of the championship, we do bring that gap down to 11 points between ourselves and Darabala now. However, going into the feature race, it does mean Darabala starts on pole position. So, the chance of him outscoring us today are very, very high. So, we need to try and... It's a damage limitation kind of day for this feature race, I'd say. Darabala will start on pole position. We will start in P10. So, yeah. A good bit of work to do for this feature race. A good bit of work to do. I can't even tell. I don't blame you. Okay. Okay. Whatever. What up, Jem? How's it going, dudes? Do you have a room just for gaming? Sort of. So, the room I'm in right now is my room. My bed's like literally over there. I just have my stuff in the corner essentially. But I do also have my other setup for like editing and just like general gaming in the other room. It's not my room, but it's a spare room we have in the house. So I kind of just use it. Hopefully a big battle flip at the start and all will crash. I mean, that'd be great, wouldn't it? We did see some people get a bit of wing damage early on. So if that could be Darabala, you know, that would help us out quite a bit. Did I miss the first race? Yes, you missed the first race. We had Silverstone early on for the first race. We finished P3 and P2 there. We just did the sprint race in Hungary, finished P2 here as well. And now we've got the feature race where we start P10. So this is where the big points are, essentially. And hopefully we can try and get something out of it. Not top car. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then. Feature race time here in Hungary. We finished P2 in the sprint race after starting in P1. So very disappointed we couldn't convert that P1 into a race victory. But we got the next best thing of getting the second place and the fastest lap. So hopefully in this feature race today we can try and perform a bit of a damage limitation kind of performance. And try and get a good result in this feature race. But we do start in P10 for this one, which will make things a little bit complex as well. So hopefully we can try and limit that damage. Get some good points on the board. And still stay in that fight for the championship with Daravala and Tio Porsche. While the race is up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick refreshment break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now it's chance to do so. And then we'll return in a couple moments' time, ready for 19 laps of feature race action. It'll be a big 19 laps this here in Hungary.
We're just 18 kilometers from the city of Budapest here in Hungary, where today's Formula 2 race is about to start. Hold on to your hats. This should be something special. The Hungaroring is located 12 miles northeast of the capital, Budapest. It's 2.7 miles long, featuring 14 corners, and it's got a reputation for making overtaking difficult. Nevertheless, there's a history of some truly exceptional races here. Let's hope our Formula 2 drivers can serve up some more of that today. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. J.N. Deruvala lines up on pole position, with Ollie Behrman alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hauger, Martins, Zane Maloney, Doohan, Miney, for sure, Pourchaire, Arthur Leclerc, Benavides, Novalak, Enzo Fittipaldi, Ayumu Awasa, Hadjar, Vesti, Cordial, Juan Manuel Correa, Boschon, Nissani, Stanek, and Jack Crawford completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble.
Okay, that is a very obvious bug, isn't it, with the whole tyre thing?
With this being a high downforce circuit, we're
That's
not
a
gonna
very
have
obvious
quite
bug.
the same top speed we have at other tracks. The good news is, though, it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. So try to make the most of it during the race.
Is there anywhere I can show my setup? Probably my Discords, JT. If you head over to my Discords, we have a tech talk area. Feel free to post away in there, my friends. 1.4k for prediction. Yo, Alphonse, you've been kind of cooking those predictions today, huh? You've been kind of cooking them. 9 people getting 27k from that last prediction as well. GG's. Maybe more points available for this feature race. We'll see. Here's my favorite driver from the grids. Max Verstappen. Right. So, strategy is saying a soft medium. How do we want to play this, chat? How do we want to play this? Everyone's starting on softs? Yeah. How do we want to play this? Do we want to try and get as many track positions early on? Do we want to play the long game? How do we do this? Because we could start on the medium tire and try and go long, but obviously we might lose track position early on. And I don't know, I feel like track position could be really important for a track like this. Because there's not a lot of overtaking opportunities here, is there? There's turn 1, there's turn 2, and that's kind of it. Even turn 2 can be a bit tricky sometimes. What up, Lucas? Stay softs. Start softs. Think softs this time, try again. I'd say the same strategy, yeah. We can maybe try and go, obviously, for an undercut. But obviously, as we saw in the sprint race, the medium tires do wear out quite a bit. So, in Silverstone, the hards kept wear quite nicely, but the medium's going to wear quite quickly here. So, it's tricky. It's tricky. Maybe we do, like, this. 7 on the softs, 12 on the mediums. No worries, I appreciate it. Try and go for undercut and hope you can come out ahead of traffic. Yeah. What do we do, JT? What do you, mate? Yeah, I think we do this. 7 on the mediums, 12... sorry, 7 on the softs, 12 on the mediums. It's going to be really tricky today, but I think it's really important we get that track position early on. And, yeah, we could try and defend hard on the medium tires when we go on those as well. And hopefully that undercut will help us out too, so... Yeah, does stretching the softs do anything? No, the softs are going to wear very quickly. I honestly think after 3 or 4 laps, the soft tires will start feeling like shit. So, yeah, we're going to have to be on the ball, really, with the soft tires. Right. Prediction. Ooh. We could try and go, like, top 5, top 6, maybe. Us versus Theo could do. Your boy Ollie's in PT, by the way, Lucas. Who cooked up a good lapping quali. You think top 5? Yeah, I think I agree. I think top 5 as well. It was a tricky quali session for ourselves. Out of the final corner, we were like P2, P3 in qualifying. And then as soon as we hit the line, we were down to P10. We lost quite a bit in the straight line. So I think it will show with the AI be quick today. Let's go. Let's go top 5. Let's go top 5. Hate these nervous football games, man. I hate penalty shootouts. They're my least favorite. Everything but penalty shootouts suck. How strong was AI? They are pretty strong round here. They are pretty strong round here. Top 5? All right, cool. We'll do top 5. All right then, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, it is time to get racing here in Hungary. P10, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start this race. Qualifying was going well until it wasn't. We were running pretty well throughout qualifying, but right at the end, we didn't have that straight line speed to the line. We dropped from P3 all the way down to P10. It did mean, though, that we started P1 in the sprint race, but we couldn't convert that P1 to a sprint race victory, and that now means we finish in a P2 in the sprint race, giving us a decent amount of points, but we need to try to limit the amount of damage today and hopefully kick up a good result after now starting in P10 for this feature race. This is the strategy we are opting for today's race. Every single driver cycling the soft tires, and that includes us as well. We're going to start on those soft tires for 7 laps before going over to the mediums for 12 laps. And hopefully, with that 1 lap earlier undercut, we can try and maybe sneak 1 or 2 positions out of it. Because every position today that we get is going to be massive for the championship. Our title rival, Jehan Deruvala, starts in P1. The other title rival, Theo Porsche, starts in P9. So lots to do today. We've got plenty of work to do. Without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 19 laps of racing action for the feature race here in Budapest.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, prediction is up right now on the Twitch. Get your predictions up right now. Will we finish in the top 5 here in Hungary? We've got a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Starting down in P10. A track we know is very difficult to overtake at. But hopefully this strategy will give us the best possible performance. Let's get that top 5, baby. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the feature race, the main event in F2. We've got 19 laps of racing action here to come in Hungary. We start in P10 for this one, so lots of work to do today if we want to try and get in that top 5. And hopefully we can try and pull off a good move, some good moves and get a good start. We're going to finish in Britain, P2 and P3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Hungary. Lights out, away we go. I tell you what, that's not a bad launch at all, is it? Kushmaini off the line with a big struggle. Porsche switches to the inside. We're going to hold the inside as long as we can. Porsche trying to cover the right-hand side as long as Kushmaini also looking to cover that inside as well. We try and clip on the inside. A bit of contact, Porsche there as well. Into P9 we go. Lovely start. Porsche struggling out of turn 1 as we switch to the inside. Porsche moves a little late to the inside of turn 2 as well. Can we try and get the grip on the outside? No, we can't. Porsche holds on to P8 as we get a little bit of lifting in front of us between Maloney and Jack Dewar. We're trying on the outside of Porsche here. He covers the inside nicely. He holds P8 for the time being. 1 gain so far. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Sim can try and pick up some more places as we go. But Kushmaini really struggled off the line there. And we got the benefits of that. It was a decent start from ourselves. Much better than what we're used to, that's for sure. Yeah, not a bad start at all. 1 position early on is not bad. Let's make sure we stay with these guys. Obviously, our straight line speed isn't great round here, so compared to these other drivers, so we've got to try and make sure we benefit the most in the corners. Kushmaini clinging onto the back of our rear wing right now. Around the final corner we go. Can we try and get some good grip here? Not too bad. Daruvla leads on the opening lap. And that's our first lap done. 1 place gain so far. Plenty to go, hopefully. Been trying to get the exit out on turn 1. So they caught up nicely, but not good enough to get past Porsche just yet. Your dad got you a Chelsea kit? Oh. Why would he do that for you? I'm so sorry that he did that. I'm so sorry. Come on. That slips you on Porsche all the way up towards turn 4. A little bit on the brakes there, but we held it. What's your opinion on Saka and Havertz? No glazing, please. Who the fuck would glaze Kai Havertz? You ask an Arsenal fan an opinion on a player he really likes and tell him not to glaze? Why F2? Where's F1? F2 is part of our career mode right now. We'll be in F1 soon, hopefully. We're doing a, basically like a road to glory with Arthur Leclerc in a way. So we start in F2, try and win the championship, and then get into F1 after. Doing the proper way, basically. What F1 style room should I give my R5 base? Under 400. Maybe the KS. And what's a KS? The Williams styled rim. I think that's under 400. Saka deserves all the glazing? Yeah. It's crazy how much difference, like, you can see in our play when Saka's not playing, essentially.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Especially when you see fucking Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. Make things even worse. Oh, that's a nice exit there. Bedwin terminated Sterling's contract. I mean, we're only paying half his wage and I still feel like we're being scammed. Actually, I think it's actually less than half, isn't it? I think Chelsea actually paying most of it. But either way, we're still paying, what, 30-40% of it? And I still feel like we're being scammed. I will never understand why we signed him. Never. I would have much rather we kept Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira and all that. Much rather. Yeah. Got the launch wheel for Xbox. It survived since early 21. Sometimes it can last a while. I know some people have been using their Logitechs and stuff like 6-7 years. Without any issues. But yeah, I'd use it as starter equipment only, personally, but everyone's different. Everyone's got different scenarios. We keep getting close to Porsche, but not able to make a move yet, though. That's the problem with this track, is that you can really close up to someone, but it's so hard to make an overtake. Porsche went a little bit wide off the track there. We'll try and get the exit here, maybe. This is why the undercut's going to be really important. Because we could gain a good few positions for the undercut. How's the tyre wear doing so far as well? After 4 laps, 18% that front left, so... Yep. Adidas is easily the best for kits, though. Yeah, I like Adidas kits. Adidas kits are very nice. I wasn't a massive fan when we had Puma at Arsenal.
The pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Look on the inside here at turn 1. Just can't get close enough, man. That's a nice exit out of turn 1. Maybe up we could try and make a move. Just force Porsche to defend the inside. He's got a little bit out of shape as well. Can we try and switch back in maybe? We went a little bit deep. Can we try and get the run up towards the top of the hill here? Here we go. Oh, we're just a little bit too far back again, aren't we? Porsche just takes that racing line. We'll try and keep the pressure applied, though. But Porsche going very defensive right now. He needs to make sure we finish behind him. We're all over the back of his defense. The inside again. Down towards chicane. We try and look around the outside. No, we can't. Porsche closes that door. He's hard defending right now. Is there no overtaking F2? No, there's no hybrid system in F2 cars. No hybrid systems. A lot of people will argue that F2 is actually, in a sense, more, like, harder than F1 in a way. Because a lot of it's very, very manual compared to F1. Like, there's no power steering in F2 cars compared to F1 as well, so... A lot of the drivers who have done F1 and F2 have always argued that F2 cars are actually quite hard to drive in comparison to F1. Why don't you pit now? We are considering it. We are pitting lap 7 right now, which is a lap or 2 earlier than what they're doing. But the medium tyres also do wear quite quickly too, so we've got to be careful. But I thought they had the hybrid system in F2? Nah. Nah, not too many series do hybrid systems. Just WEC, F1. I think WRC removed the hybrid systems, right? Pretty sure in World Rally Championship they removed the hybrid system now. But they used to have it for a bit. Who's your favorite F1 driver of all time? Michael Schumacher. BTCC use hybrids? I don't pay attention to BTC, to be fair, so I don't know that. I don't watch a lot of British touring cars. I think they removed the lower series. I'm pretty sure they removed it completely from WRC. Or at least it's in the pipeline or something to be removed. Oh, back end twitching. Tyres definitely starting to fall off now. I think we need to think about this undercut, chat. I think we need to think about this undercut. There is some Porsche down towards the opening corner. I think we got to do this lap, haven't we? But I'll tell you what, we're quite close to Porsche here. Can we try and do up the inside? Yes, we can. Nice and down the brakes. We try and hug the apex. Porsche tries to switch back. We block the exit away from Porsche. Nice dive up the inside to get into P8. Come on. Am I going to good with this year? Probably not. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe.
Okay, Arthur, we've got to move up the order.
I'd like to.
So I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
But we'll see. Achieve 4th position. Well, I'm probably boxing this lap, mate, so I don't think so. You did box AZ? Yeah, I think it's probably time, isn't it? And this undercut could get us a good few positions. Like, everyone's together in this train right now. This train literally goes from P1 to P22. So, if we could time this undercut.
Box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Let's box.
Make sure you don't speed.
Let's box. This could be a massive, massive undercut. In. Gotta nail this pit stop.
Okay, forget the targets for now.
Nice.
Gotta focus on the pit
Good pit entry. Right, hopefully the team don't mess up this pit stop. This needs to be a good stop. Otherwise, we might lose out on positions. And the whole point of this undercut is try and gain some track position. So here we go. Medium tyres on. 4.2. It's a little slow on that release as well.
Perfect job on the turn in there.
The pit stop itself was okay, but that release took a bit of time. I hope that doesn't hurt us. Here we go.
Pit strategy complete.
Tyres are going to be a little bit cold early on here, so get these warmed up early. Let's hope we can try and get some positions. Right, 20.7 is the gap to Jack Crawford. Keep an eye on that gap as the lap goes through. People will be pitting this lap, so... lock in. We're already getting time. We're already getting some pretty good time, aren't we? Yep, people are in. Here we go.
Ayumu's coming in for his stop.
Pit stops are underway. Here we go. Did we gain any positions here? Let's see. Everyone's buying onto those medium tyres. Out of the final corner we go. Down towards the opening corner. Let's see. Where are we going to come out? Ahead of us, sure. Right behind Jack Doohan. Who was originally in front of us? It was Kush... no, we're ahead of Kushmani, I think. I don't know if we gained. Did we gain? Was it for sure in front of us? If so, we definitely gain at least one position. We might gain some more, though. Tio was in front. No, we overtook Tio before he pit. I think we've gained one position. However, there's still some more to pit. So there could be some more to come. We were in P8 before we pit, I'm pretty sure. Jack D1 doesn't have DRS and Hauger here.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Come on. Come on. What track is this? Hungary in Budapest. DRS and Jack D1, here we go. Where are we going to come out?
Gap to your teammate.
Purple final sector.
3.6.
We're going to get attack on Jack D1 as well. Oh my god, we're into the top 3! Where's Deruv? What? Where's Deruvula? Here we go, Jack D1 to get up the inside maybe. The Aussie goes very defensive, it gets out of shape, oh my god! Contact, oh he's spun again! Oh my goodness! Where has Jahan gone?
Okay, Arthur. Right, we've got some clear track in front of
Oh,
us.
that undercut has worked a treat, isn't it?
Slap a quick one. You got this.
That undercut has worked an absolute treat. We literally went from P8 to P2. My God. What an undercut. Let's just hope these tyres can handle the rest of the race now. But where's Daravala? Where's Jahan? He was leading this race. I think he's in P6. I think it's behind Ollie. That undercut was huge. Yellow flags as well behind us. I think. Yeah, yellow flags behind. I think. Is that Porsche?
You made that look easy. Nice work.
No, it's not. It's Maloney. Here comes Duan again. Around the outside goes Jack Duan, the Aussie, looking the outside line at turn 1. We keep it nice and tight. We hold that position against the Alpine affiliated driver. When are we next streaming? On Wednesday. .5 to Hauger. I don't think we can catch Hauger. I don't think we'll catch Dennis. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's directly behind Behrman, so this is absolutely huge for the race, this. Absolutely huge. Yellow flags are still up for Zane Maloney's car. That's parked up on the exit of the final corner. I think Hauger's checked out now. Yeah, I don't think we'll catch Hauger. He's on a slightly fresher medium tyre. We're going to be in a battle with these guys behind as well, so I don't think we'll catch him. So he should win this race if all goes to plan for him. Duan's going to have DRS again here, down towards turn 1. Tio Porsche goes fastest. Duan looks up the inside, trying to see that inside line. We've got the outside this time. Have we got the grip as well? Yes, we do. Jack Duan not able to get past us at turn 1. Won't get past up here at turn 3 or turn 2, whatever it is either. This is going to be a tough defensive job for the rest of this race, isn't it? Very, very tough. Are we going to do another race after this? Nope. We've done Silverstone today, and we're about to complete Hungary as well. Next race will be on Wednesday when we go to Zandvoort and Belgium. Have you won a race yet? Yeah, we won a sprint race in Imola. It's our only race win, though. It's our only race win. Unfortunately, probably will stay that way as well. A feature race? No, we've not won a feature race yet. We've got a good few P2s in feature races. But, yeah. No dubs yet. Just going to try and open that gap as much as we can in the corners. Because that's where we're quicker right now. Can I finish 6th for prediction, pretty please? No. Absolutely not. Here comes Jack Duan again. What's our driver's champion's position? If results stay like this, I think we might be leading the championship. I think. Championship standings.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
There you go. For the first time this season, we could lead the championship. As it stands, we will be leading the championship. Heading into Belgium. I think it's Belgium. It's either Zandvoort or Belgium up next. I know they're the next 2 races. Don't know which order. Come on. Just gotta try and keep it all nicely composed right now. Hauger's still extending that lead at the moment as well, so I don't mind that. Hauger's not really our race right now. He's got a very healthy lead, but he is not our race. Nor is he our battle in the championship either. That's how the tyres look as we head on to lap 14 as well. Getting towards the latter stages now. Jack Duan 5 tenths away as we head down towards turn 1. Once more. Is Jack Doohan close enough this time round? No, it's not. Too far back to make a move. Spa then, Zandvoort? Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, leading the championship into Spa. Can be very happy with that. Very, very happy. Tyre wear. That's tyres right now, 22% that front left. Honestly, the rest of the tyres are fine. It's just the front left that's causing some issues. Flat out Rouge. I'd imagine it's flat out in an F2 car. It's flat out in GT3s, so I'd imagine it's flat out in F2 as well. Let's keep this podium, Vince. Try my best. Trying my best. It is still possible we might lose a position or two. But as long as stay ahead there, that'll be massive. 4.5 laps left, yeah. We will definitely get to the end of this tyre, no doubt. But it's just whether we can keep the position over Jack Doohan or not. It's the real question. And he's a little closer this time around, isn't he? 29, 1 lap time. Here comes Jack Doohan.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.
And a little look. We closed that door beautifully, though. Just kept him on that slipstream. We'll try and do the same here as well. Good. Good. How many races left after this one? I think 4. 4 weekends left. Spa, Zandvoort, Monza, and then Abu Dhabi. And that's the prologue done, basically. Pretty crazy thing. We nearly finished this this season already, huh? I'm not going to count this as, like, Season 1 or anything. It's basically like the prologue, essentially, into Season 1, so the prequel, I guess you could say. Good first sector. .28.6 is our best lap right now, but I don't think we'll be beating that anytime soon. Not too sure who's got fastest lap either, but at the moment, I don't care. Let's go, Lucas. Love it. The pilot, exactly, yeah. The pilot episode. Or the pilot season, I guess? Because we're doing it over multiple streams, so... The unskippable cutscene, yeah, maybe. We had a pretty good run out of the final corner there, and we hold that position once again. We're doing a really good job right now. I think as long as we keep at least 5.5 tenths out the final corner, we can keep the position. Am I P1? No, P2.
Times are a little erratic at the moment.
Oh, no.
We need consistency, so let's try and stabilize them.
Lap 16 of 19. Getting close now, ladies and gentlemen. Getting close. Made a bit of a mistake at turn 2 there that time, so that might just hurt the tyres and the lap time. Arthur's villain origin story? Exactly. Exactly.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Derubla's currently down in P6, I think. I think it's behind Behrman. So as it stands, we will be leading the championship. If your team finished first in the championship, you get promoted to F1. The team or the driver? Teams don't really get promoted in F1. It's not really a thing they do. Out the final corner, 5 tenths. I think we've got him. Sorry, I think he's got us, I mean. I think he's got us. He goes for the outside. Try and break lay on the inside. Hold that nice and tight. Take the line away on the outside as well. He tries a little switchback. Good grip for us on the exit. Jack Doohan again going for it. Cover that inside. Here he goes around the outside. We hold it nice and tight at turn 2. I saw for sure getting a little bit out of shape at turn 2, but excellent defending. And we hold P2 again. Next lap will be the penultimate lap. Can we hold on to second place? Our tyres are wearing down. So will theirs, but they're on slightly fresher tyres than us, obviously. Some 1 lap fresher, some 2 lap. And we're definitely going to see the effects of that as we progress through these last couple of laps. This will be a very good result. We started P10 in this race, so even finishing on the podium in P3 would still be fantastic. How far in front is Helga? 4.6. He's out of the question. Don't worry about the guy in front. He's been gradually increasing that gap as well. Here we go, out the final corner again. What's the gap? 5.5 tenths. That might be enough to hold him off at turn 1. We'll just break that slipstream again as well. Good, good. Very good. A little bit deeper turn 1 there that time, though. Just compromised our exit. But 2-1 is still fairly far away, all things considered. And we will hold on to P2 again. What position do you have to get the Drivers' Championship in F1 and F2 to get to F1? In the game, you can literally finish anywhere. It doesn't matter where you finish. You could finish last in the championship and you'll still get promoted to F1. It's a bit stupid. Could still crash or spin? We could. But how many times have we done that in F2? We're yet to crash in F2. We have had 1 spin in Bahrain. But that's the only spin we've had in this career so far. Oh, you mean Helga? Yeah, I doubt it. Very much doubt it. Here we go. Last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Gap is less than 5 tenths. We're compromised. We're compromised. On to the final lap we go here in Hungary. Jack Doohan switches to the outside. We squeeze him over. He's a little late on the brakes. Can we try and keep it nice and tight on the inside? Yes, we can. Daravala gets squirmy on the exit. Does it Daravala? Doohan, I mean. Too many names starting with D round here. But Doohan got all out of shape at turn 1. Completely compromised his exit. And I think that should be enough to hold on to P2. Let's see. Just don't make any mistakes. Keep it nice and calm. Nearly complete the middle sector. Come on. Come on. Looking good. Looking very good. Into the final sector we go. The last couple of corners. Dennis Helga will win the Hungarian feature race. But I tell you what. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? We started P10. We cooked up a mighty undercut. And for the first time this season, we lead the championship, baby. Come on. Big drive.
Well done.
And a big result as well as we smash into the back of Helga. Oh, man. Drive of the day as well. Beautiful result. And that is some massive points for the championship.
Dennis Helga takes the checkered flag.
Oh, man. Will we go to Ferrari for double Leclerc or other teams for rivalry?
Drive like that.
We'll see, Doc. We'll see.
Difficult start to the race.
Final prediction, but I gained overall today. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Next stream, guys, I'm no longer on my inner. That feels very weird to say. I don't know why.
They're making their way out
It feels very weird to say.
now. Great race from the MP Motorsport team, and I'm very
GG's those who said yes. 57,000 going to 13 people. They believed in Arthur Leclerc. They believed in him. Oh, man. Great result, ladies and gentlemen. And like I say, for the first time this season, we will lead the Drivers' Championship in F2. It's been a great recovery as well. It was a tough start to the season, but we needed that, didn't we? We needed that. And that's a couple of very good performances again today. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We pick up the most amount of points over the weekend. We finished P2 in the, P2? Yeah, P2 in the feature race. And, of course, P2 in the sprint race as well. So, yeah, very, very good weekend. We outscored Dennis Helger by 2 points this weekend. Where did Daravala finish? Where is he? P8? Oh, my God. I thought it was P6. Oh, that is a horrific weekend for Daravala, isn't it? That is a horrific weekend. It was all looking so good with him being on pole position, but he finishes in 8th place. Only 4 points for him in that feature race. He got 2 points, obviously, for the pole position as well, and then 2 for the sprint race too. So 8 points picked up over the weekend for Daravala. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We lead the Drivers' Championship in F2. 186 points for ourselves. 183 points for Daravala. With just 4 weekends to go, we lead the championship for the first time by 3 points. Theo Pourchaire is 26 points down on us right now as well. This recovery drive so far this season has been immaculate. We were quite far down after the first few races. We locked in, and now we lead the championship heading into Belgium. We've got to try and keep it that way as well. Theo Pourchaire then in 3rd place on 160. Vesti on 121. And Dennis Helger 4 behind him on 117. Victor Martin in 6th. Duman in 7th. Awasa in 8th right now on 74. Our teammates struggling a little bit so far in the mid-stage this season. Kushmani and Richard Bashur all in the top 10 at the moment as well. We still have 3 drivers to get points in Ronan Asani, Roman Starnik, and Ralph Bashong. As for the Constructors Championship, the gap actually opens up between ourselves and MP Motorsports. It was 30-something going into this weekend, but it's 40 now. So we have got close to ART, but MP Motorsports have increased their gap at the top for the time being. Without a feature race win and only 1 sprint win, yup. It just proves how important consistency is, doesn't it? It really doesn't really show how important that is. How's my jaw doing? So far, so good. So far, so good. We'll do the next track today or end the stream. Now, we're ending the stream today. This will be us for the night. On Wednesday, we'll be back with Belgium and Zandvoort. So hopefully, we can try and pick up some more big points in those. We shall see. Thank you, Property. Is an editor a good job? It depends how good your editing skills are. Anthony and Juice Man, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome and hope you guys are doing well. Up to 74 rated now? Indeed. Why is it raining? No, don't do this to me. Not in Spa. Did you stream last Tuesday? I did. I don't usually stream on Tuesdays, but I was trying to get back into the swing of streaming last week, which is why I wasn't live. Sorry, why I did stream on Tuesday. But usually I don't. Back to normal schedule from here on out. All right, let's have a look at the weather forecast then for the weekend. I just want to make sure we are going to get a bit of rain in the sprint race. Qualifying is going to be dry. Sprint race. Ooh. First 5 or 10 minutes is going to be dry. After that, it's going to be wet. That should make for a very interesting sprint, shouldn't it? And then it eases off after that as well. Wow. That's going to be a very interesting sprint race. The feature race is going to be dry by the looks of it as well. 5%, 6%. 6%. Let's see, the final one. 8%, yeah. Feature race will be dry. But the sprint race, that's going to be very, very interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, then. That is going to be us for the night. A very, very good day for ourselves out in Hungary and Silverstone there. Some more big points. And for the first time in the season, we lead the championship. Hopefully, we can try to extend that on Wednesday. In my career, Lando went to Red Bull, Checo went to Ferrari, Lewis went to McLaren, Carlos went back to McLaren, I left Ferrari, and Oscar went to Haas. Wow. Lewis to McLaren? I don't know why I kind of like that. I guess, obviously, because, you know, he used to race McLaren and stuff, didn't he? So, I like that move. Probably a bit weird to look at, seeing him in orange, but, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. that is going to be us done and dusted for the night. Like I say, a very good day at the office for us. We pick up some vital points today, and that strategy in Hungary was absolutely vital into scoring that P2. And we lead the championship for the first time, and hopefully we can keep it that way going into the last 4 races of the F2 season. But, ladies and gentlemen, that will be for Wednesday's stream. Whew. What a day, huh? What a day. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we are going to raid over to someone as we always do, so I appreciate if you guys did stick around for said raid. We'll go and see who's live to say hello to, shall we? Let's see. Fabio's live right now. We did raid Fabio the other day, didn't we? We've got anyone else live. Tom97's doing WOR. Ooh, Adam's doing iRacing. Should we say hello to Adam? He's doing a little bit of iRacing right now. Looks like he's doing some F4 around Monza, I think. Looks like Monza. Adam Sanderson, yeah. The Devon Butler. The Devon Butler. We'll go and see how he's cracking on. I'm back with you guys on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. 5BK time, as always. Until then, look after yourselves. Be good. Well, that's all good fun stuff. All my social medias are in the chat. Twitter, Instagram, Discord. If you haven't jumped in on Discord already, make sure you do so. It's where we get announcements, we go live. There's a schedule, so I guess what we're doing on what day. And, of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers on Discord as well. For those on TikTok, click link in my bio. That'll take you to all my social medias as well. But like I say, do jump in on Discord if you haven't already. Can you speak German? Nein. Mein Deutsch nicht sehr gut. We'll keep it that way. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head over to the wonderful Adam Sanderson. He's doing some iRacing right now. Looks like some F4 or F3 around Monza, so we'll go and see how he's getting on. I'd appreciate you guys could show him some love. Drop him a follow if you haven't already. He's a great guy. Raced against him quite a few times in the Creator Series as well. So, yeah. Until Wednesday, have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday, 5 UK time, ready for the next 2 races in Belgium and Zandvoort. Good night.